where's everybody? Oh, he took himself. Good evening and welcome to Scram, Jett. We do have a fifth. He is taking a small break right now, but we are here. Just to let you know, we are gonna actually be updating that intro video. I just got reminded of that I had a couple more videos to add into that, like literally 2 seconds before we went live. So yeah, not this week. Sorry. Suck it. I don't care. Anyway, I am W, aka Webb. I am your host. We'll go around the table real quick. We started with the FNG. Cuddling Kittens is going to be the newest. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Military service, where you served, what you done, what you do now.
I am Cuddling Kittens. I am an Air Force veteran. I worked on F-16 and B-1 motors. And now I'm just your run-of-the-mill stay-at-home mom, but I go to college online, currently working towards that veterinary technician degree. And I also make silly TikToks.
And we have one in store later for you guys. It's pretty good. It hits pretty close to home for a couple of us on the stream. And it's great shit. Just put it that way. It's great. All right. The rest of you fight it out for the next intro. Yeah. Don't maybe pick at random.
I'll go Uncle next. Sorry, I'm.
Come back, Cricket. Yeah.
Ladies first.
Jumping back in again, Combat Cricket. I'm the host from the Crossroads here on Veterans Anonymous. Jumping back in with Scram, Jett, because we were having some issues with YouTube. It seems to be worked out now. That's what I was checking. Former 31 Bravo, military police, Army Natty Guard, little time in Iraq, little time in Haiti. Your best friend.
Mr. American, would you like to go next? You've been off for a while. You're co-host of the show, but give us a small update. What you've been up to, like grinding hard with the business real quick. And
so pretty much this morning I did my normal breakfast with the boss. I have a little thing out there. I did grits and shrimp and grits. Then I did pork belly and grits. Which one is better? And the answer will be revealed probably sometime late next week, because Thursday is my last day in society. And then I'm going up into the mountains to, kumbaya with a bunch of veterans and be disconnected from the world and be naked in the wilderness. Probably get eaten by a fucking mountain lion. But no, I sent a couple orders out, and I'm just trying to grind because I did a little bit of I'm not the numbers portion of the business by any means. That's the wife. And I did like some preliminary numbers, and I was like looking at what we paid already. We got like 47,000, not the full 60 that we asked for. The smoker, the trailer is like 53.9. So it's like $6,000 something short. And that's just to pay for the trailer itself. That's not paying for the outfit of filling up 200-gallon tanks, stocking it with food and everything else, and dishes and what else I need, and then the wrap for the truck, for the trailer, and then the upgrade for the truck itself, because I need to upgrade the suspension so we don't, break down on the side of the road or something blows. It's at 100,000 miles. What's up, Michael? Big fam, beard fam. It's just one of those things. Everything is in there on purpose. The airbags are to help the rear suspension and blah, blah, blah. So we pretty much grinding. Like I said, I think I have about almost $3,000 in wholesale orders waiting to come through. And when you look at that number, if you're on the outside of a business, like, yeah, you got $3,000. Like I still have to spend money. Like I got to buy more product. Like I get it made. Very, very cost effective, but I still have to buy more. We sold out, and it sucks that we sold out, and hopefully we'll get renewed. But I'm going to be gone for a whole week. So I'm kind of stressing. That's what I'm really stressing on, because I'm doing this big push, and like, we'll talk about this guy later. That's the drawing of the trailer. Got some, you
got that digitally? Yeah.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it digitally, but
take a damn picture of it.
I want that picture of it. But that would steal you, I'm a dad. If you are, want child support.
All right. Yeah, we'll finish this. Uncle Si, a little intro real quick.
Yeah, I'm Army, National Guard, active duty, full-time guard.
I don't want to
15
take
grand
a
in child
picture of
support.
it.
86 got out before 9/11. Old school.
Part of the
Thanks
Red
for tuning
Sea.
in.
Well, I hope so, man. World War II was so much long ago. So
Man. I mean, when the Tsar got killed in World War One, I know that was pretty tragic for you. So, I mean, it's pretty bad. And, yeah. And that was a little too old for most of your history buffs in here, anyway. So, anyway, I'm W again, aka Webb, coming at you from the South Coast of Mobile. 2A771 Aircraft Metals Technology, separated as a tech sergeant because I could not put up with the red tape and bureaucratic bullshit anymore. Did have a couple of cool assignments, B1s, as two of my other co-hosts in here have maintained. That was my first assignment at Ellsworth. And then I went to F-35s for a couple of years. And then I went to Turkey for a year and a couple months and did some very interesting things over there. But we're definitely glad to have all you guys here, wherever you're from, wherever you're tuning in from. We are on a couple different platforms now. Jade, my darling, got the freaking YouTube fixed. Thank you. We're right now is a perfect time for the freaking banner right now. Let me find it. We are streaming on, we are part of the Veterans Anonymous Network. So we have 4 different shows over 4 different nights. We'll be streaming on Twitch right now, obviously, YouTube, which we just got fixed for this show, and also Facebook. On Monday nights, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we have Judy and Lunchbox.
Sometimes.
8 o'clock. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Judy's prepping for some stuff, bro. Scram Jett, obviously, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You're watching us right now. On Wednesday nights, you have The Crossroads with our lovely host down here, Combat Cricket, who has graced us with her presence tonight. That'll be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And rounding out our week with our 2 Marines, unfortunately, that give you a safety brief. Really? Marines giving a safety brief. Yes. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is our Full Metal Crayon Eaters. I think I'm earliest to the slide, hopefully. Pumping it out. You know what I mean?
Yep, get it out. At least we have it on this. I'm just saying.
I want to jazz it up a little bit, but whoever did this for us, I'm not sure who it was. Thank you so much. It definitely helps us just remind everybody that we're part of a bigger network. Literally, that's the biggest thing. This show is more of a redirection show. We kind of focus on hobbies and what we do after the military to continue the mission. It's the biggest thing. Continue your mindset. We all know in the military we get in the same thing, like get your your mission, your resources, and your timeline, and you execute. Right. So if you don't get that in your day-to-day work as a civilian worker, we know we don't. I hate it. You can do it after hours. You do it with hobbies, any kind of pastimes. So yes, we did say Crayon Eaters. Joshua Charles Leal. That's a regal name, bro.
No,
it's a pretty regal name. I dig it. After this, we're kind of freeform. We love commenting and we love interacting with our freaking viewers and stuff like that. Please jump in here, ask questions, bring up topics, whatever we need to do. Please jump in. We love it. Awesome. We have a small little format that we do, bottom of the hour, top of the hour, bottom of the hour type of thing. But other than that, we'll roll. We'll roll with whatever. Like I said, this is redirection. This is getting your mind off of things. So Felix, I want to see that trailer.
You want to see the trailer?
Yeah.
So this is our bad boy right here. This is it.
You know, I am all about drafting and like having a paper copy. But
yeah.
What's up, John? What's going on, brother?
Give me a minute. I'm actually in my email, fucker. Just give me a minute.
No, that's fine. That's fine. If we really want to get in some nerdy stuff that I'm all about, well, first of all, you guys know I have this new house and stuff, right? I have a pool.
Webb has a new house with a pool. Webb.
Yeah, I have a pool. So yeah, I'm not chronicling all my trials and tribulations with the pool because it's actually been pretty nice. I've heard nightmare stories about, oh my God, it turned green. And yeah, bro, throw some chlorine in it. So it was pretty sunny out this last weekend, and I was like, oh man, I got this big 12 by 12 canopy that I used to go to the racetrack with usually. So let me just pop this out there and it'd be a perfect little spot. And it was for like 5 days. Well, I just left it out there and it rained on it and it was fine and like torrential rain like we had down here. And well, one day I went to work and I came out and I was like, ooh, it's kind of windy, but I work at an airport near the bay. And I'm like, oh, it's probably just windier over here. It'll be fine. Yeah. I came home. I'm like, I don't see that canopy anywhere. Maybe it blew in the neighbor's yard. It did not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
in my
a
backyard.
no.
Just kidding.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
It's in
no,
Jane's
no.
backyard. That's a 12 by 12 canopy in my pool. All in one piece. Nothing broke. Nothing broke.
Well,
Nothing broke. Well, upon extraction, things did break.
See, what had
So-
happened was
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I pulled the corner out, I unstrapped all the canopy from the top of it, trying to just like dislodge the, because literally you pull it up, you're moving that amount of water with that canopy. So little by little, I got most of the frame out of the water and rotated, and like I'm like sweating too because it's humid, and I'm rotating like 400 pounds of water out of this canopy and unstrapping stuff. And I finally got the canopy unstrapped and I started kind of leveraging the frame out of the pool. And obviously, like one of the freaking frame unions snapped. I went ballistic. I just ripped it out of the pool and threw it in the backyard. I'm like, I'm done. It was a little dramatic on my part. I'm glad I didn't have like a GoPro on me. I was just like, I threw a fit for about 30 seconds. And I was like, all right, cool, I'm done. Just get it out of the pool. We're good. Done.
we
But-
need to see this on your security.
I don't have those up yet, thankfully. 'Cause you would've
I
seen
mean, they're up now.
Oh man, I was just like completely. It was one of the things like, I should probably take it down, but it's gonna be fine. And it was not fine. It was not fine at all. But it yeah, a little dramatic. Chuck. This is my cousin and her husband
A witness?
up in Huntsville. No. They're up there. They're just watching. Yeah. I did anchor down one corner to like the pool ladder that goes into the deep end, and it literally just flipped over the ladder into the pool. Like I anchored it down the exact wrong direction. It was
all I can think of is like that Morgan Freeman voice. Like, Webb thought it would be fine, and then Morgan Freeman, but in actuality, it was not fine.
It was.
He did not find a good result when he came home. Yeah. All in all, those canopies usually last me about a year because I use them so much at the racetrack and different places. So it was literally that would outlived its lifespan with me, actually. So I'm kind of excited to go shopping for another one.
To die.
I'm telling you, easy ups on Sam's Club. They come with the tent, the bag, and all 4 walls.
See, I don't even need walls. It's so stupid humid down here. I like to keep
Well, I
it
just
open.
meant how strong they are. Like I've used it, and dude, it's insanely.
Dude, the only thing that's ever actually kept up to my pace is one of the ones with like a 2-inch aluminum tube frame, and that's the ones you have to rent from like a event supply place or something. Even then, I break them. So it just happens.
Military grade.
That's
Mine's
even worse.
Mine's been in a windstorm on top of a hill out here. And I remember I bought the barrel sandbags, double barrel sandbags, and didn't even have it staked. And all I did was take down my banner hanging between the 2 legs, and everyone else's tent ripped apart. And it was mine and this lady who sold Tastefully Simple, who had an easy up. And we looked at each other and was like, "Huh." Yeah.
I can't say if mine would have survived even if I anchored it down. We don't get crazy winds around here. Yeah, exactly. So when Ford said military grade aluminum bed and they dropped the toolbox in it and it punctured the bottom of it, I'm like, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Well, first, they're idiots because there's no such thing. It's aircraft and boats.
Yeah.
2 classifications of aluminum.
Aerospace specification.
Aerospace and boats.
Well, and
I personally take military grade as a challenge to see how long it takes me to break it.
You're like military grade. Oh, so it's made by the cheapest fucker possible. Gotcha.
Exactly. That's what people don't understand. They're like, oh, it's mil spec.
military grade and tactical. Those two things make me go, okay, let's see how long this lasts. Yeah.
Except for tactically acquired.
Now I do have the
Tactically
trailer
acquired.
if you want to take a look at it, Webb.
Okay, yeah. Bring, yeah. Did you upload it? Yeah, I would love to
can't
look at the
upload it. I
layout.
got to take a look at the. I have to share my screen. Sure.
Oh, Audie,
Yeah.
I think it was Audie that tossed his little. It was when mechanics still, before we had metrics, we only had one toolbox, and I think Audie tossed his toolbox in the back of a freaking Humvee, and it put a hole in it.
Yep, don't doubt it. With all that weight.
So these are all doors,
Okay.
cabinets on top, door on the
Nice.
outside, door to the smoker, 240-gallon smoker on the back.
Nice.
These little yellow strips are lights, so there'll be a light out here, light
Okay.
over the cooker, light over the window. It's a 5-foot service window. All these
Nice.
surprise-looking faces are plugins.
Yeah.
So plug in out there, plug in over here, plug in on the outside, and plug in over here. 200-gallon propane tank sitting over here. This is where the generator platform will be, so the generator will sit there.
Okay.
The only thing, we have a freezer and fridge combo, or freezer and fridge that'll sit on this side. The vents and AC, which will work when we're not cooking. The vent will work all the time. The AC and heat will work when we're not cooking.
Mhm.
I'm taking this griddle and burner and moving it over here where the proofer's at.
Mhm.
And then the proofer is going to become, I'm getting instead of a 71-inch, I'm going to do a 44-inch one that sits under the counter.
Okay. Yeah.
And this little bitty counter is going to get moved to the other side of this burner, so it'll give me more counter space over here. So
Gotcha.
the workflow will be cook, proof, turn, and serve.
Perfect. Yep. That's some 5S Kaizen Gimbal walk right there. All
Yeah, and I
those
don't
things
really
wrapped into one.
understand why in the beginning, like, I don't know if I was just excited to get it designed. I didn't notice, like, I'm like, why would because I'm right-handed, so if I'm not facing, I'm looking this direction.
Yeah.
I'm serving off of this side. I'm going that direction when I'm cooking. So
Yeah.
I need my prep table, and it'll give
Yep.
me getting rid
Yeah.
of the tall proofer, because they gave me the design of the proofers, which are
Yeah.
just a warming cabinet. Like, I don't need this one that they were put in there is like one for a major kitchen. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can deal with a 44-inch one under the counter, because I
Yeah.
still have a smoker out back that's gonna keep, food on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Smoking.
and That's what I was about to get to. For everyone that doesn't know what a proofer is, can you give them the definition?
Proofer is just a warming box, something that keeps your food to the proper warm temperatures, serve safe temperatures.
Yep.
So when you cook your brisket to 205 and make sure it doesn't drop below, 180 degrees and stuff like that. So you can set those to keep that meat at the perfect serve temp.
Yes.
So-
That is extremely. You have to get you got your food service license. You got your food service license in South Dakota.
I got my food service license nationwide.
Oh, you do? Okay. I was about to say, where does that translate to as far as anywhere else? But
Serve Safe is nationwide.
sweet. I dig that.
So all I got to do is when I get to a new place, or before I get to a new place, is get the proper licenses. Like out here to be at the parks, it's a week to week. Like you get a license for a week,
Yeah.
so you can go out. So that's all I have to do is get that. And when it gets here, I got to get it inspected by the city and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm talking to him tomorrow so I can rearrange some stuff. And it's going to save me about it depends on how much that bigger table is going to cost. But right now, the proofer going from a 71 to a 44 is going to save me $450.
Nice.
Hell, I might even downgrade the fridge and freezers, maybe, because they're full size.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, we can definitely talk about accessories and stuff like that offline. I mean, once you get it built and stuff like that, you'll get a better idea of what you need to have in it to do what you need to do. But
Hey,
Yeah,
we need to, between his mustache and
Mr. Matt.
hopefully beard by the hi Matt. Okay, wait a minute now. Not to bring the show down or nothing like that.
Uh-oh.
I got to send a special shout out to Matt and Amy King, two of the strongest people I have ever met in my life. Matt's and Amy's daughter recently passed away at the young age of 27, having suffered her whole life with hydrocephalopathy.
Hydrocephalopathy.
Yeah, it's basically a buildup of spinal fluid on the brain. For 27 years, they had to take shifts, feeding her, cleaning her, trying to enrich her. I mean, she was nonverbal. She was bedridden. And sadly, she passed away this last weekend. But I'm not a parent. I don't know what that would be like. I can only imagine. And so I want to send on my part, Matt, Amy, we got the meal train set up for them because, the last thing you want to worry about is cooking and cleaning when something like that happens. So, Matt, I met you, me and your brothers. He owns the ditch in Secor, Illinois. I got no words. I don't know. So sorry about that.
Yeah, our condolences from the whole Scram Jett crew for sure. That's got to be tough for sure. That usually is no words about that. That's to have that much of an effort into someone you love and that go down. We're definitely sorry and our condolences for sure. Thanks for joining us though. So, man, now you did bring the show down. We got to pay our respects. No big deal at all. Absolutely. Pay respects to the fallen for sure. Also celebrate the life of, celebrate the life. So short night for me. Michael J. Boyles. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, he's got to go find them W quarters. I still ain't found one of them.
I didn't either. I went through their entire coin jar. This shit took me an hour of just digging through coins and none.
Absolutely, Matt. No problem, brother.
I was sitting there like this. Fuck, no.
Brother, it's not a downer, man. Absolutely not. If we can take your mind off of it for just a little bit and help you reconcile.
Well, let's get back to it, people. Gosh,
no problem whatsoever. What'd you do now?
Let's roll. Keep talking. Let's go.
I am.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
you two would have been fun to work
with. You know what? That's what
I don't think so.
That's what I want to put up. What's up? What's up now? What's up? I'm sorry. I love that. I love Littlefoot.
Well, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
You better. I don't know what you're gonna say, but it seems kind of smart as you. All right, so we're gonna dive right into this BS. Right, we're gonna dive right into this BS right quick right here. And so this guy right here, apparently he works at Airbus with me now, and he came by to see me.
Who?
So this guy, Matt Bernstein, his wife works with my wife. He got a job at Airbus as a systems guy. He probably doesn't know what I look like. You should by now. If you've been on here, just look for the ornery asshole in the Shim Center and you'll find me. No problem. I promise you.
The Shim Center is like where the Hishis are at. Hishis.
Yeah, I mean, come in my Shim Center and say that. You ain't gonna walk out saying that. Just saying.
I'm not gonna come in anything about you, nasty.
Oh my god, I did. I walked like right into all that.
I know you want me to. Huh. You ain't getting this beardless chocolate.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and dive into this real quick.
I could jump in.
Cue the sweaty balls.
Oh, hold on. Did I share screen, share audio? We'll go with this real quick.
Oh, no audio. There you go. we were talking about this before the show. This is one of those E4 Mafia things that crosses all branches, all ages. You know, it's like fuck with the chain of command pictures. You know, I remember the Marines telling me they put Clint Eastwood from Heartbreak Ridge up in one of them. You know, and
so yeah, great video, Cuddling Kittens. Very well portrayed as far as the, you know, the leadership, like all, you know, like, man, well, we'll do what we want. And then the maintainers and the overalls and like, yeah.
Oh, her content is unfreaking.
And then
well, she lived it, so hell yeah.
This is what I saw first on Facebook. Somebody's like, bam, and I'm like, 28 ball wave. Oh my god, they got him. You know, because that's, you know, I was stationed there, Cuddling Kittens was, and Felix was as well. I'm like, yes. I was just wondering how long
that would be a cool upgrade for the commander. I'm just saying.
Most of the time it would, absolutely. Colonel Rhodes roll in there. Be like, hey, yo, we got a mission that came down, and he just takes off out of the wing building, just in the War Machine suit. And all the maintainers are like, yeah, he got it. I'm good, bro. Like, oh, Chris Hurdle. Oh, my God. Oh, Chris Hurdle. Just point him over to me. Tell him to point you in my direction. You're like across the freaking tarmac from me.
Matt, he's in the shop that smells like cum.
Oh, wow, that's a little, yeah. We were trying to keep it like PG-13, but whatever. The NC-17 crap. So
now there's a warning that says must be over 18 at least somewhere.
I don't have the explicit. I actually tonight or this afternoon I thought about adding the explicit, you know, little content thing. You know, but I didn't get a chance to in time before Felix popped off. You know, yeah.
I gotta make up for not being here next week. I'm gonna come back all like kumbaya, like, oh,
why are you guys so
oh my god,
confrontational, bro?
So like I was on TikTok and talking to when my buddy was over here. I was like, yeah, dude. I said, he goes, is it totally like no cell phone? I'm like, no, they let you have it when you're in your room. I said, because people still have lives. Like I have a business. Like I can't just come home like the house burned down, the business is out. Like I come home like woosah, I walk in like woosah, you know, walk back out just like
come out with two pistols like Yosemite. So it's be Yosemite Samuel L. Jackson.
Say what again? Say woosah again.
Say one more time.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not the one to ask about that. Just
what?
Never on speakerphone.
Never on speakerphone.
I don't put anybody on speakerphone because I'm the one that shouldn't be on it either. Just decency.
Oh, me either. I mean, Felix, I definitely can't put on speakerphone because I did the other day and we were walking through the house. He's like, holy shit, what the fuck? And I'm like, my kids are sitting there. I'm like, Uncle Felix.
Hey, girls, how you doing?
Like in the TV, like they weren't even watching TV. They were doing something where they could have paid attention to. Like they weren't distracted or nothing. I'm like, yeah. He says hello. No, it was fine. It was good. I was the one that walked in. I was on the porch and I walked inside. It was fun. It was fun. Hey, John, congratulations on meeting someone.
Nice,
Absolutely.
John.
Yes.
Invite her to the show. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You have a good night, Matt.
Condolences for sure.
Yes.
Please join us next week if you can. If we can help take your mind off anything, that's what we're here for. Take it easy. Take care of the rest of your family. We love you for sure. Oh, man. All right. We're a little bit at the bottom of the hour. I'm going to share one of my passions. This is my hobby. One of my hobbies is watching Formula One. And here goes Felix. Oh, Formula One, white boy sport.
Think Formula One is the best racing out there, personally. So
okay, well,
stuff it.
Oh, well, we haven't talked about this in a while because the season just actually started back.
Tonight.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Spicy.
I like it. I like the spiciness. So McLaren, everybody knows the brand McLaren, the car brand or whatever. They have the 720 out, the 720 Senna, all this stuff like that. Well, for Monaco is a historic race that's happening this weekend. It's in a municipality.
It's the one on Iron when he got attacked by the Whiplash guy.
Yes. Is that? Hey, great freaking reference, actually. Yeah. Monaco is a very small municipality. It's basically a big fat gambling town with a bunch of rich people and yachts, put it that way. And there's a racetrack. So they're going there this weekend. Well, McLaren has put on a new livery for their cars, which I'm absolutely in love with. And because I love this livery. It's a Gulf, Gulf. It's a Gulf livery. This is a petrol company, obviously. These are classic colors that were actually on a old school Ford GT back in Le Mans days.
Yep.
And dude, this sky blue and orange is just
banging, insane,
dude. Like I'm completely and totally stupidly in love with this.
I want to live in Europe. I can actually go build those cars, but I don't want to live in a place I can't have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's openings all the time for F1 mechanics and stuff like that in the UK and Spain and Germany, where all these teams are based. But I mean, yeah, you got to go live in Europe and uproot your entire ecosystem. But dude, that right there was just like, oh.
Too bad they're not going to win anything with a nice paint job.
So it doesn't matter. I love to watch them race. They are a mid-tier team, right? Which is great because these guys have been coming up through the ranks. McLaren used to be awesome, and then they sucked for like 10, 15 years. Now they're actually starting to be a mid-tier team.
Okay, yeah.
They've got a couple third places, some fourth places, fifth, sixth, and seventh, which is amazing for this type of team to overcome.
Well, you
Mercedes.
have like 20 something racers, but until someone can take down Mercedes, and Red Bull is trying.
Yeah,
until Hamilton retires.
Hammy
retires. And then I watched. If you want to learn about F1, really like a deep immersion but quick.
You're about to
watch this show on Netflix.
Yes,
it is an amazing
Drive to Survive.
Drive to Survive. It will tell you the minutia of F1, and it's a lot behind it. And I follow a couple F1 crews on TikTok and Instagram because I like the racing. I personally think it's harder than NASCAR, because you can't touch. You're going faster. If we had the technology to build a track like Hot Wheels where you can do a loop-de-loop and a spiral, those cars could run that because they have so much downforce.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, those guys like straight up are athletes. They're small.
I love all kinds of racing, but like I love my favorite is the open wheel stuff, the F1s, F4, Indy cars, NTTs, all of that. That open wheel stuff is just like you guys said, because the speeds they go so much, you can't even get close without messing up.
Yep.
But even when they do get close, it's even more exciting.
It's more exciting because they're like just freaking centimeters away from each other.
Like you couldn't pull a wet noodle out of my butthole with a tractor on some of these races. Like they're so
there's the butthole
so close.
word.
Yeah, they were.
F1's my number 2, but my favorite is the Le Mans where they have like 4 different car styles on one track.
Yeah, you're talking about endurance racing. Yeah. World Endurance Challenge or anything
4 different cars. They have like the production all the way up to the prototypes.
LMPs, Le Mans prototypes, and then you got the GTs, the GTSs, and then production.
I was lucky enough. I got to go to the Indianapolis 500 when AJ Foyt was still racing the Indy cars, and he was driving for Copenhagen, and he came out of turn 4. And somehow a rabbit had got on the track.
Poor rabbit.
Right up the air intake and then just fur. And AJ Foyt was spinning down pit road,
Pink mist. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
There's one more pick. That's a McLaren Senna in front. That's their former livery in the rear to the right. That's what they've been racing most of the season this year. And to the left, they have some of their older Le Mans and crazy front wing cars from F1. But dude, I'm in love with the livery. I have every
Hey
Hot
guys,
Wheel.
it's a paint job. Just to let you know, he's talking about the paint job.
Yeah.
So a livery is a style of paint job and wrap with all your, your brands and stuff on it. And usually you pick one and run it throughout the year. Yeah, you're right. It's basically a paint job, but I mean the way it's styled, the graphic design involved, and it's
Pretty
it's like-
badass paint job.
Like
Yeah.
you were saying, it's a nice tribute to the old Le Mans GT40 back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you got to get your stylized crap in there. I mean, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to see the car. I want to see shots like this.
They're doing that because they're pulling sponsors because that's what you need unless you're independently wealthy. Because even if you are, which there's a team out there that's independently wealthy and they suck.
They're actually not bad this year.
Well, they're not bad, but I'm saying like
you're talking about Racing Point that just
Yeah.
pulled Aston Martin last year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're doing good, but
They're
it's
doing
like
pretty good.
when you have independently wealthy money or you have Mercedes money,
Oh yeah. I mean, well, you got Racing Point, who is now. Oh, Jade, what's up?
You have a question. I was going to pop up once you're done.
Oh, do I have a question? Where is that?
I didn't want to lose it.
Where does the name Scram Jett come from?
Oh no, here we go.
This is a tag team between me and Felix.
I gotta go get a beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
So
I'll be back.
back
Go
in
ahead.
the day, on another network. On another network. Was it another network?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a lack of a show one evening, and I was on TikTok doing lives, doing something else, and I had one of the people that get on here quite often. He informed me, he goes, "Yeah, we don't have a show. They're not having a show tonight." And I was like, "Are you shitting me?" So I was a little upset, and I didn't really know what to do, and just kind of kicked into military mode. And Scramjet is what you do is twofold.
Yep.
In the fighter world, when alert, you scram jets. Like you fucking hit the button, pilots run out, get in there, pop
Scramble.
APUs, and take the fuck off and go, do their shit. Another thing is a high performance, high altitude, fast ass engine that pretty much does the same thing. It shits and gets. And we needed to shit and get, and I just kind of popped it in my head. I'm like, Scramjet, we got to respond to a need. And I called W, and I'm like, hey, man, you want to get online and just fucking bullshit,
In about 30 minutes, we put all this crap together. And like for that week, we actually had the most views per show of any show on that network. And we just did it off the top of our head. So,
and it was just like, and that's pretty much how marketing and whatever you want to call it works. It's organic and it's natural. It's time sensitive and time needy.
Yep.
And that's kind of how Scramjet came up. It was just like, I had to do something quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I was like, Scramjet, let's get her done. Just like Beardbarbecue.
I got a beard and I like barbecue. Here it is.
Yeah, no, kind of, but yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. The Gulf livery is like the most favorite ever. So any car guy, I don't know. I collect Hot Wheels. Been doing it for a long time, and I'm not embarrassed. At the same time, I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit how many Hot Wheels I have.
Hey man, I have a buddy who had a room and 2 storage facilities full of toys. He knows who designs like G.I. Joe action figures.
Yeah.
Like he knows this is the design. I'm like, cool, bro. And I always like to mess with him because I pretend to open them up.
Yeah. Figured it had something to do with that, but I'm just an old coastie, so I wasn't familiar. Yeah, we know you're a puddle pirate. Welcome to the civilian world, brother.
Coast Guard. Welcome to the. You were military.
He was actually he was a maintainer. From what I know, he worked on helicopters. HA-60s and all that stuff,
yeah. It's kind of like the Boy Scouts.
Oh, look at my dad. So my dad is up in Iron Horse Motorcycle Lodge in North Carolina. He's got his old Strom Trooper up there, V Strom. He's about to be going down the Dragon here pretty soon. Tail of the Dragon and a couple like Blue Ridge Parkway and stuff like that. Exactly. Doing therapy up here one curve at a time. Man, you're making me want to get a motorcycle again, Dad. I don't need it. I got 3 cars, but kind of close.
I like to hear that conversation with Sam.
What do you mean? It'll be, hey, I'm probably gonna get a motorcycle. Be like, okay, don't die.
Okay, don't die.
It'll be
Yeah,
like,
State Farm. I'd like to up that insurance policy to $2 million.
oh, she's got plenty of life insurance
yeah.
on me. You got plenty of life insurance on me for sure.
Like, I'm gonna need to maintain. I'm gonna need a pool boy to maintain that pool.
You know what, Chris? Would you expect me to have any other Hot Wheels than the Mystery Machine?
I saw it. Yeah. Dude, I've got that. I don't have anything like 2 rooms full. I big industrial sized tubs. I'm knocking on the door of 3 of them, and they're stacked perfectly. Like they're separated out. One tub is completely Nissan and Nissan Skylines. One's another one with like premium Hot Wheels, like the special editions.
Yeah.
Another one's like normal Hot Wheels, blah blah blah. But they're cool cars. And then actually, I'm starting a 4th. I think there's a whole shelf up here that I haven't put them in the attic yet. They're like, I just Target, CVS, dude, anywhere that I go, I look because you never know where these things are going to be. Like, ooh, I don't have that one yet. And for some reason in my head, I understand that I don't have that one yet. And it's a true story.
I think I watched a video of a guy who refurbishes Hot Wheels. He actually makes them roll better.
Yeah.
He finds old Hot Wheels and sandblasts them, takes them apart, puts new rivets in them, and puts the original paint jobs on them and new axles and wheels and whatnot.
Yeah, dude, there's a whole subgenre of all that stuff that I have not dove into because I previewed it one night. I'm like, nope.
Bye, Webb. Like, what happened to Webb? He's in the closet, like literally.
Yeah,
I do not need to see this because I will. Yeah, exactly. I do not. I just want to collect them now. Oh, that's a cool one. Put it in the box. Don't look at it again.
Yeah,
for a while. So it's yeah.
Yeah, I don't even the stuff I did collect.
Size got my T-shirt on. We would be twins. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I don't even collect the things I collect. I don't like besides pew pews. I used to do watches. I don't have a lot of those. Like I don't have that thing that wants to collect a bunch of stuff. You know, my coin collection for military coins and patches. You know, like this nice barbecue patch that people could buy.
What? Oh man, let me find. Yeah, absolutely.
It is awesome.
Good day, Bill. But oh man,
exactly. You need to buy a barbecue patch. I did. Already rocking it on my daily pack, and it's funny because I had that mustache patch on there a long time ago, and I'm like, nah, I'm leaving it. It's good. It's perfect. Yeah. So I probably literally a very high quality patch. I was like, we'll see what manufacturer he gets it from. Blah blah blah. But it got in. I bought 2 of them, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's Patriot Patch Company, man. I wasn't going cheap. Okay. They made this guy for me.
And what
Faith, Family, Fire, Freedom.
What do you attach those to, Felix?
My big black cock.
That's SOE.
Yep. SOE, big black cock.
Special Operations Equipment is a company that is veteran owned and literally serves veterans all around the world, even in combat zones. And if you order
don't mess around.
Yeah, don't mess around with them because put it this way: people in very dangerous situations order from him, and they take priority. So if you,
I've watched him blast people openly on social media about being porch pirates and couch warriors, and he does it. He's all like, look, he goes, I'm sending shit out to war fighters. I think your jelly ass can wait for your gear that you need.
Oh,
you know?
he is ruthless.
Like when I ordered this original. This is how bad it is. I ordered this original as the small one, and this is just something that we use when we were deployed, and you just throw it around. It's like, here, hold my cock. Just kind of a funny joke or whatever, you know. And of course, they make the big black cock.
Speaking of,
you know, and
yes, I need some Australian patches, brother, for sure.
And
I'll do an exchange.
Mine was multicam. I wanted a multicam one, and it took like my mom got me a gift certificate not enough to buy any actual gear on the page. So I was like, I'll get this.
Wait. Your mom got you a gift certificate for a big black cock.
Pretty much.
A multi-cam.
And so I ordered the multi-cam one. I was going to send it to a buddy. And that's what it is. You send it to people deployed, and it kind of floats around. It never really belongs to anybody. Right. And I was waiting for like 4 or 5 months, and I'm like, I emailed them, and I was literally kind of like, hey, no biggie. I don't really care, but just like to know the order status. And she goes, well, we're using all our multicam for actual. I'm like, oh, cool, it's fine, it's good. And she literally emailed. I wish I can find the email. She goes, but if you're interested in a big black cock, we have those. And I'm like, okay. And I looked it up, and I'm like, yeah, send me one of those. Just like, but then, by the time I got it, it was just, I was like, I'm not going to send this to anybody. This is, yeah. And then they have a bigger one that's a square with the rooster head on the corner, and it's called the cock block. And yeah,
I need
you
that.
throw that at people. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I haven't, she hasn't really done much social media besides TikTok or by this. So other than that, guards the bar.
Well, hey, Felix, I want to congratulate you on your privileges, I guess.
Oh, I don't have that with me right now. Yeah, well, I'll make sure if I get on tomorrow, I'll bring it with me tomorrow. Yeah, Dave got me I got a white privilege card. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use that. See if I can just walk up to a cop and be like, "What's up, officer? What are you doing?" Like,
gotcha.
Joking. Like,
gotcha.
No, not at all. Not even happening.
Leave me alone.
I like to complain about something.
Yeah, Lilu Dallas multipass.
Multi-pass.
Pull over, and then they get to the window, and then I hold it up with my ID, be like, "There you go." I don't want to see the face because I know cops here.
Multipass.
So
I was going to say the one that pulled you over for speeding that ended up ordering sauce. You should have him do a thing on TikTok where he comes up to the car and you flip that out.
Yeah.
So let me just get this out. So my daughter Annabelle, she's 7, about to be 8. Her band teacher the other day said something about Aziz light, and my daughter is like, "That's from The Fifth Element." And this teacher was like, "What? You shouldn't be watching that. That's rated R." She's like, "No, it's not."
Yes, I didn't think it was rated R.
Yeah, she's like, and literally she goes, "No, it's not. Lilu Dallas multipass." She came over and told that story to me and my wife. Me and Sam literally rolled on the floor. We're like, what? It ain't rated R when it comes on TBS, bro.
Yeah. Funny.
Your kid is going places.
Oh, not college, but places.
Places. Anonymous hacker.
Yeah, she's gonna do something crazy, but no, it was great. Like he said that, I don't know. She picked up on it. She's like, "Oh, that's from Fifth Element." Like, you shouldn't be watching that. Basically, inferring her parents were bad parents. I'm like, it's not rated R. They wouldn't let me watch a rated R movie. Multipass. Yeah, multipass. Lilu Dallas multipass, bro.
Like, I can't really think of anything that you wouldn't really let a kid watch in that movie. Like, seriously, especially with some of the video games and cartoons they get to watch.
Small scene with Bruce Willis and Mila Djokovic, whatever the hell her name is. But
I'm
besides
pretty sure
that,
they did yoga. They did
Yeah,
yoga.
pretty much did
If I
yoga.
remember correctly.
I mean, I don't want to give them the wrong idea about yoga, but
And sadly, Felix, that's probably not the hot yoga you're going to be experiencing this week.
I'm totally fine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Trust me, I'm bringing my leggings for hot yoga. I'm bringing.
How many pairs you got?
Only one, so they're gonna get nice and spicy.
Yeah,
I was gonna say moist.
they're gonna kick you out of. They're gonna kick you out of hot yoga. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
Brother, yes. Please make yourself known at Airbus if you hopefully you recognize me from here. If not, we'll meet up somehow. I'm in the foul. You're a fellow veteran. I'm sure you have a pontoon boat too. That's your hobby. Might need to have your ass on here one night so I can get a ride on a pontoon boat. Just saying.
Pontoon boats are
It's
fun.
another reason
Yes, they
for
are.
moving to Alabama.
Jay's like, we going to the bay.
I keep adding more and more reasons to go.
Can you take one off? It's called Hurricanes.
Yep. Hurricanes
saying.
and the people. Well, not all of them, but
Oh shit! Come on, bro. Thanks a lot for that.
Hey,
all of them. I
hurricanes,
said not all of them.
tornadoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards. Pick your poison. Yeah.
You're right. Actually, until a few weeks ago, I did not know that our hurricane season lasted from November till May.
yeah.
I'm sorry, our tornado season lasted from November until May. Do
Yeah.
you know how long our hurricane season lasts?
How long?
June until November.
Oh, good lord.
Let me
everything
tell you a
trying to kill
story
you
about
there?
the hurricane.
Yeah. I just saw that. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? But it's a tri-tune with the 175. I guess we're going for a speed record across the bay then.
Nice.
So I mean,
You
I'll
skip
get a
it
nice
right along.
dude. I'll get a nitrous bottle and we can go for it. I got no.
I think I
problem
seen
with
a
that.
video on TikTok. This guy had it was a pontoon boat, but I mean, he had to have, I don't even know. I think his engines were the size of other people's boats or maybe even houses. He dropped these two motors in the water. And I mean, like, they were just like, they look like alien sculptures. They were like purple,
Yeah.
and they were,
Crazy
you know,
cowlings on them and everything. Yeah.
and they had like he got it up to speed and he can actually get this pontoon like out the water because they had the canards on the
Yeah. God.
I was just like, because he angled it, I was just like, that is just redonkulous.
So it looks like Matt needs some nitrous on the boat. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody witnessing this because I got the hookup.
Yep.
Nitrous oxide, tri-tune. I'm sorry, not a pontoon, tri-tune. So I didn't know that was. I didn't know that's what they were called. Tripod. I guess a tri-tune.
No, Jade's got tripod.
What?
That sounds weird.
Her dog.
Oh, the
Oh,
dog.
dog is
I was
Okay.
like, what?
Odd.
Yeah, like you telling some secrets up here? Like,
Oh, man. My mic almost fell over. I was like,
Yeah. Like, combat cricket. We know how you came out on top.
I'm gonna just go now. Sorry about that.
this has been a weird hour. I liked it a lot, but this has been a weird hour.
This is
I'm
weird,
good with it.
but I like it.
Speaking of which, Felix, it is the top of the hour, brother. You want to run a couple things?
We can. We totally can rock
Oh,
that.
don't sound so enthusiastic about it. I mean,
As foolish as we are. Oh yeah, we danced till the sun came up. Oh yeah, we danced till the sun came up.
How you guys doing? Yes, I am the sauce boss. Sorry for my, as Webb said, morose exterior right now. Just kind of tooling up to go do a really hard mental deal out there in the Black Hills. So just kind of been really introspective the last couple days. But even though I'm introspective, I do have a job to do, and that is sell amazing barbecue sauce and seasonings. I have a couple folks like Jen and Combat Cricket and Cy that are all on TikTok with me, and they're gonna be doing some micro pushes, as I call it, because I won't be able to be doing my sales, but we do have a sale going on. So if you get on our website, use the promo code America, and it'll be up here in the comments in a second. America, use that promo code. Go, you bastard! There we go, America. And you'll get 20% off your entire order up until Memorial Day. So, like I like to say, make Memorial Day memorable by getting yourself some barbecue sauce or sauce and seasonings, because it's not just barbecue. It expands the realm of barbecue. the beard in that I made a couple days ago with pastrami. That pastrami was seasoned with my brisket rub. You know,
That
I didn't put
looked
anything else on there
amazing.
but my brisket rub. The sauce I used was my mustard sauce with horseradish. The cool thing about my products, they mix with everything. I made shrimp and grits and pork belly and grits. The pork belly was seasoned with my brisket rub. The shrimp was seasoned with spicy sauce, Old Bay, and lemon juice. You know, it mixes well with everything. So get yourself some, try it out. Send some to friends, family. We have amazing sample packs. We have sauce samples and rub and seasoning samples. So you can get on the website and order it and send it to anyone you want. There's a lot of cool things on the website. Take a look. We have recipes, you name it. And if you don't know what to use it for, give me a call, because that little tag on the bottom right side on our website that says Ask the Boss goes directly to this website, to my website. Like, there's people on here now. Somebody from Orlando, Florida is on our site right now. And we're just taking a look at it, and I can answer any questions you have. So that is my spiel. And sorry it's not long, but the biggest thing is, guys, you've allowed me to do things like support Veterans Anonymous. And now it's time to, help me finish paying for this smoking trailer, because it is going to be a big ask, a big push, and just kind of get the brand out there. Got to get to new people. We sent a whole pallet of product to Missouri 2 days ago, or yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. My freaking brain on chronological is totally farked. But I sent 2 cases of everything in a pallet in the back of the truck, got it loaded. It was super exciting. And I just want to do that. Just kind of spread the sauce word, and get it out there. Because if you're doing Sweet Baby Ray's, you're wrong. The stuff is nasty. Like, there's a reason that they can sell a gallon for what I sell a pint for.
Right.
Just saying. They sell 36 ounces or whatever it is, like a quart for $2 or $3. Like, that is garbage. You're feeding your family garbage. So, and it doesn't cost that much to go premium. And I will call BBQ premium sauce, because it is a handmade sauce. It's still handmade by a co-packer who's also a veteran, Gulf War vet, out in South Dakota with me. So we do our best. Right now we are sold out, because that's kind of the shit that happens when you sleep on it, So don't sleep on it. Get out there, get your orders in. And if you have the things that we're sold out of, you can still get them, but they're just in bigger quantities. So any questions?
Shirts. So now that his trailer is up and at him, he's going to be traveling around the country. And if you have one of his Hawaiian shirts, you get a discount off your meal. Definitely get onto his website and get one. Yeah,
we do have those Hawaiian shirts. The order got put in yesterday also. And then I ordered about six or seven shirts. So there's a couple larges and extra, definitely larges and extra larges. I think there's one medium. So click on the website link for the men's shirt, so the men's sizes, and whatever's in there is open game for you. But yeah, if you do have that shirt on and I happen to be in your town, first annual BBQ sauce shirt, you'll get half off your order. You have a good night, Joshua Lee.
Thanks for joining in.
Or Joshua Charles.
Lil.
But yeah, those Hawaiian shirts are pretty awesome. Yeah. And then those patches, guys, they're asked for them. Now they're here. Time to get them. Get yourself one of those BBQ patches. Rep the brand you love.
Can't wait till this is
rolling. Yeah, can't wait till this is rolling, though. Not gonna lie.
I know. I'm so ready for payday.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'm not even. I don't take a paycheck from the company. It's not even about that. This is about funding my dream, which helps fund a lot of other people's dreams, and getting it out there, because I do have big plans, and it takes a village to make shit happen. And we're not, as veterans, we're not those top tier guys that came out and started up a coffee company because we had a bunch of 3-letter agency guys in our pocket with 6+ figures. I started this in my kitchen, went to a commercial kitchen, hustled my ass off to pay for my first website just so I can start selling out around places, and got blessed enough to find a co-packer when it was a perfect time to start expanding. And everything has been a God gift or blessing, or however you want to call it, because it's kind of always happened when it's supposed to happen. Like all the stores I looked at, I used to say when people ask me where you at, and I tell people like, yeah, we're in about 9 stores in the Rapid City area in Sioux Falls. Well, the other night I couldn't sleep, so I stayed up and I did some work. I regen the website. So if you go to the far right, there's a drop down of Rapid City. Just in Rapid City alone, we're in 17 retail locations.
Awesome.
Like I was like counting. I'm like, hold up. I said I need to freaking redo my speech. Like, oh shit. 3 grocery stores. We're in a gun shop. We're in a pool and spa place. We're in a candy shop. We're in, of course, and then we're in the subsequent grocery stores and boutique shops. But yeah, we're in a gun store, candy store, and we sell in these locations. And a pool, and my biggest wholesaler right now is a pool and spa place.
Oh yeah,
they sell grills. So pretty much, it's universal. It can be sold anywhere. And if you know anyone, or if you want it in your town, go talk to your local barbecue shop or whatnot. I can ship pallets. So let's hook it up, folks.
I can mail you a business card and a sample pack for you to go drop in wherever these places are. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, the sample sauces, sample rubs and stuff like that. I do that all the time. I literally hand them out to influential friends that I have. And we've got a small little base here in the Southeast that Felix kind of loves. And they talk back and forth with them. They make different recipes. So I got a question. If I show up to your trailer with a Hawaiian shirt on, what you gonna make me do? I'm probably gonna have to make my own damn food. Probably. I don't get
I'm gonna get a sign and make you a sign spinner. Be a sign spinner.
I'm gonna make my own food. I'm still gonna have to pay full price. So,
bro, if you show up even in a Hawaiian shirt, we putting your ass to work.
Oh, please do.
So I just got my schedule for Sacred Mountain.
I'd say W would be the better option for the sign spinner because I probably wouldn't be seen.
You'd go to spin the sign and hit the ground.
I might do some vulgar stuff with it, so you better off put me in the kitchen.
This is a full detailed schedule for the retreat. So Thursday, May 20th, arrive 3 p.m. to 5:30. Meet and greet 6 to 6:30. Dinner 6:30 to 7:30. Orientation and safety briefing 7:30 to 8. Campfire 8 to 10.
Damn.
I love it.
I was just gonna say that sounds so good.
Spaghetti.
Where's the s'mores? Where's the s'mores? Is the s'mores on the schedule? You got a campfire on the schedule. Where's the damn s'mores?
I don't see s'mores. I don't know.
I hate s'mores, but it's a tradition.
Friday. Health and wellness, 6:30 to 7:30. Shower, breakfast, fruit, HB eggs, yogurt, bagel, toast, and granola bars.
You even have a menu already?
It's good.
Nice.
Oh. I need to go.
Some bacon. He needs some bacon.
There's no
bacon.
Fruit and HB eggs. What am I, freaking grandpa? Yogurt and bagels?
They want y'all farting all weekend for real. Sometimes I just be farting.
They're gonna catch Felix with contraband. What did they get? What did they find? Bacon.
Felix, what you need to do is smuggle in some of your sample seasoning packs. They're small enough you can smuggle those in.
On the eggs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's on the phone right now. So
he's like, look, we need bacon. I can't do this without bacon. No, bacon. Bacon.
I this morning actually was pretty proud of myself. I made a scramble with bell peppers and hash browns, and I put spicy seasoning on it.
Oh shit!
I am a grown child that still eats Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast.
Sweetie, and I don't mean sweetie in the derogatory term. Sweetie, me too. Me too.
I did put his seasoning on popcorn, though.
Yeah. I do. I'm still a cereal guy most of the time. I do love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I'm pushing 40. Like, when I mean pushing 40, next year I'll be 40. I mean, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch don't like me. But
I'm fortunate enough. I live close enough to BK. Like, literally, I can watch the drive-through right now.
Oh shit, that's even worse, though, man.
Well, I gotta roll, guys. You guys have a good night.
Yes, sir.
You.
No
Thank
problem.
you,
Hey, thank you for coming back, being on. Thank you,
Yeah.
brother. Let us keep us updated on what's
I
going
will
on
as
with the
much as
trailer and stuff?
possible.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
All right.
But
Hi, brother.
I
Later,
live
man.
close enough to BK that like I can walk over and walk back, and it's still hot fries and hot chicken nuggets.
Ah, man.
So I tell them no salt. You know, like when they do the fries, then they salt them. I'm like, nope. I bring them back. They're still hot enough. I can throw some of that mustard seasoning on there and shake them up a little bit.
Yes. I need to start doing that.
No, dude, Brenner, it's actually a once a week thing in my house.
Breakfast for dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brenner.
Oh,
I mean, we do whatever we want. Obviously, eggs are involved, whether it's poached, scrambled, fried hard, fried, whatever, however you want it. My kids like them all kinds of different ways. They want to try them. I take the little creamy potatoes, I'll chop them in quarters, I'll pan fry them up just to get them crisp. I'll do hash browns, whatever. It's at least a once a week thing for us. So we love it. I mean, Brenner is best. Absolutely, man.
Yes.
Like it's just it works. Like you're just like it comforts you. You know what I mean? Because a good hearty breakfast is what usually anchors you during the day. If you do it at night, it kind of brings you back. You know, be like, oh, okay, your body kind of. For me, my body kind of reacts differently. Like it eases me. Like when I've had a really crazy day. If I could have done it the night, it'd have been awesome because it has been a stupid day. But man,
I'm a waffles and fried chicken type of person.
See,
Where I'm like, if I can get that for dinner, like,
Never tried it, so
I
can't.
tried
I can't say
it.
that.
I
don't
don't
know.
understand the concept of waffles and fried chicken. I guess I don't know.
I don't either, but it's delicious.
It's pretty good. I'm from the South, born and raised, but you know, chicken and waffles is a staple at a lot of places around here. I've never got it. It is good. It is good.
Oh,
The
I love
crispiness of the
fried
chicken.
Oh, I love fried chicken with maple syrup. There's a combo right there. But like, I don't need the waffles. That's like having, you know,
cardboard. This is cardboard.
You use the chicken to soak up the excess thing, so your waffles are soggy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Words are hard.
I'm not a huge sweets guy. I get a little kick every now and then. Like, give me some Kit Kat or some, freaking ice cream or something like that. But I don't need it all the stinking time. But yeah, never. Oh.
Oh,
No, you're fine, Jaden. You're fine. Thank you. Like I just noticed it as myself. So, of course, Audie Blackwell, so good.
Yeah.
Audie grew up in the South over, I think it was Alabama, or no, it was Hotlanta. He hung out in Hotlanta for a while.
Same Southeast, baby. Southeast. I mean, it depends on your region. I mean, you get closer to the coast, you get a decent amount of seafood and stuff like that. But been practicing cooking, so any easy recipes, send them my way. Depends on what easy is, depending on what recipe, depending on what ingredients you have, and depending on what skill you have. It is a whole big crazy thing. I can give you a 5-course French meal, or I can give you a down home and dirty, like let's get barbecue in and throw it down. Like
right.
Well, and I'm a beginner. I have certain recipes and stuff like that I'm don't even have to go off the recipe or anything like that or measure. But I do have like Cajun garlic butter steak bites that I tried.
Yummy.
And that's actually pretty easy to make. So.
What cut of meat do you use for that?
New York strip.
New York strip. Okay,
Nice.
yeah, decent amount of
You
fat
can use-
content then. So.
Yeah,
you
good
can,
cut.
you
Good
can
cut.
use,
Yeah.
They said any cut that you prefer, but
Steak is kind of my forte.
because really the steak, all you have to do is sear it.
True.
Yeah.
Since they're the little bites that you.
Yeah. You don't want to dry it out. You don't want to cook it for too long. Yeah. Like I said, it's. Ooh, what are we cooking? Where are you going? You gotta tell us what you're cooking.
Oh yeah,
Pork
she's
chops
doing
and
the pork
corn on the
chops and
cob.
stuff. Yeah, corn on the cob.
Pork chops, corn on the cob, waiting for me, and oh yeah, bye, yeah, love you, but bye, go eat for sure.
Seriously, try some of that mustard seasoning on pork.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Yep, I've should
I
upload
put it
a
on
couple-
everything at this point.
Oh yeah, look, I've
Yeah.
I've been for about the last 6 months. I've been telling people put the mustard on popcorn. Put the mustard on popcorn. Some people have tried it and they're like, "Oh my god, that is good." And I'm like, "I was telling you."
Oh man, did I upload
Yes.
it? So I
So, Miss Sarah, I'm sending you a friend request now.
okay.
Send her into that one group, that dysfunctional cooking group, because there's like 5-star chefs to
So you're her
kitchen
friend too,
cooks.
Sai.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'm not technology advanced enough to like multitask.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's the best. That's when the best recipes come out. Literally. Session for Stuart, 2.5 years. Telling you, you got some down home cooking for sure. So alligator bites. I got a small story about that. My 4-year-old at the time came home and said, "I want to eat alligator." Are you sure?
I've never had it.
You want to eat alligator? She's like, "Yes, I want to
That's
eat
good.
some alligator." I'm like,
It's good.
because you know I'll go get some alligator and we can eat it. She's like, okay. So we went to Dolphin Island one day, which is the beach near us. It's a barrier island for Alabama. And on the way back, I'm like, oh, I know this little store. It's got some alligator meat. So I stopped by and got it, alligator tenderloin, and we came home, loaded the cast iron skillet with some vegetable oil, made a little dredge, flour, cornmeal, some different spices, stuff like that. Tasting it the whole way, like, yeah, perfect. And then freaking dredged them, double egg wash, boom, fried them
Mommy,
up.
no.
Hey, Kit Kit. Hey, Kit Kit.
Me go.
No, he's like, Mama, I want to be on TV. I want to be on TV, Mama.
Well, he needs me with his claws, and it's like little needles stabbing me, or I'm just like, get off. Off.
I'm surprised Pickles is not in here doing that for me right now. You all saw Pickles last week. You saw his butthole
Yes.
too. So.
Yeah. Well, one of Felix's friends, Blazing Star Barbecue, Mike, lives in near Cuddling Kittens area out there in Vegas.
Mhm.
He ordered a gator and had it flew in. It went by helicopter, and then he put it on his freaking amazing smoker that he's got, and like
Yeah.
did it for like 12 hours.
Wrapped it up. Yeah.
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 So like this, gator is good stuff. I've had it just a few times.
Dude, we fried that gator up in my little dredge and egg wash and just dropped it on the plate. And we asked, you want any dipping sauce or anything like that? Because my girls are sauce girls. Obviously, I am too. Like we had look in our fridge, we got Chipotle ranch, regular ranch, anything you freaking want, remoulade sauce, anything. And they're like, no, it's good. And then it was like, and my 4-year-old goes, oh my God, Daddy, I need more of this. And just started just shoving. It's like, we literally ate nothing but gator that night. We ate the entire batch. Like I had to keep frying it, the gator bites. Like, so now she's like, I want to eat a great white shark.
I actually worked in the kitchen at a place that served shark.
Yeah, no, we can get shark down here pretty easily. I'm like,
Oh,
I got you, baby. I'll get you some shark, no problem.
shark
Oh,
is
Bill
actually
Gammon.
pretty tasty. Hey, Bill.
How them
Okay,
drop
she needs
bears,
to talk
brother?
to my son because he is a picky ass eater.
Dude, we have cousins of our kids that are picky eaters. Like we went down to the beach and I did it's on my Facebook, Instagram. Like we did a low country boil, shrimp, corn, potatoes, mushrooms,
Yeah.
onions, all this stuff. Like just real good low country boil. And like my sister-in-law is like, so what are your girls going to eat? I'm like, anything I put on their plate.
Yeah.
She's like, wait a minute, what? I'm like, yeah, they're going to eat anything I put on their plate. And your dad actually threw some artichoke hearts in there too, which I won't eat. Like, they'll eat those too. We're good. And the cousins were like, I want my chicken nuggets. So sister-in-law went and microwaved some chicken nuggets for him. I'm like,
Hell
it's
no.
literally all in the
Not
way
that
you raise
how.
your kids. It's all in the way you raise your kids and your persistence.
Well,
Literally.
like I grew up with, you know, you either ate what got made or you didn't eat.
Mhm.
That's how I raised my kid. Like, I don't play that game. You'll be fine. You can skip a meal. You can, if you don't want to eat dinner, fine.
Yeah.
See if you eat breakfast, and if you don't, well, you're gonna be a skinny kid. Not my
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
One of my best friends from the military just came through a couple weeks ago. He's a 5-month-old kid. I'm like, hey, any food allergies or any sensitivities? You know, just being friendly. They're like, no, cook us what you want. We're gonna put it on his plate. He's gonna eat it. I'm like, that's my boy right there.
Yes.
He is a no nonsense dude. I'm like, okay, I didn't figure you'd fall to any of this kind of crap. And he's like, yeah, cook it, he'll eat it. And we did like country style ribs, a few other things, and we just mowed down on it, man.
I remember growing up, like the first time I tried to tell like my mom I didn't want to eat what she cooked. My dad was like, "Oh, you don't like this?" And I was like, "No." My dad was like, "Good, I do." Grabbed my plate, scooped it on his, handed me back an empty plate. And I was just like, well, fuck, that didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work out well at all.
Dismissed.
You call it flake?
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely a white fish. Yeah, it's definitely a white meat. Yeah, like a flaky.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's good though, dude. Obviously, any kind of seafood, especially that with a pure like flaky white meat, a little bit of lemon juice, citrus, and yeah, you gotta. Hey, we gotta send Bill some Old Bay seasoning.
We're still trying to figure out how to send him some beards. Felix has got a box set to go, but like the cost to send stuff to Australia is just mind blowing.
Yeah.
I'm to the point where I don't give a shit anymore. I'll send him some Old Bay. I mean, I'm not going to send him like a 15 bell box of sauce. I'll send him a 1 pound thing of, you know.
I'm about ready to just donate to Felix to send stuff to Bill.
True. Yeah. So it's a great white shark, the great snowflake.
That's funny, Terrell.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you swim out there and tell him that? Just saying. Just saying. I will say one thing. To a great white shark, it is literally all pink in the middle.
I will say
It doesn't matter.
Jaws is the reason I did not join the Navy.
There was a 14-footer just caught off Panama City Beach not too long ago. They are out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't swim at dawn or dusk. Don't bleed in the water. Don't be stupid. Literally, like just don't get bit by a shark if you follow a couple, guidelines.
There's that Facebook meme that goes around where like National Geographic had a show about how to avoid being bitten by a shark.
Pretty simple.
Just stay out of the water.
Yeah, that was
That's
not
me.
the first thing. That was not even on the list.
Yeah.
It was like staying out of the water should be the first thing of how to not get bit by a shark. Nope, not even made the list.
It's kind of hard when you live down here, and it is pretty alluring. I mean, obviously you got all the tourists and stuff like that, so you avoid the tourist traps. But I mean, the sea down here and the calmness of the waves in the Gulf of Mexico, especially the upper Gulf up here, it's very alluring. It absolutely is. I mean, swim out to a sandbar and all that stuff. Just don't do it at dawn or dusk. I mean,
Sarah, you're gonna have to make sure to give us some highlights on that because I will not skydive. I will support anybody else that does it.
I would jumpforvalor.org. Let me we're gonna put that on our banner real quick.
Yeah, I had opportunity in the military a couple times. They were like, well, hey, we got a slot open for airborne. I'm like, yeah, you still do.
I wouldn't mind it.
Nah.
I like my feet on the ground.
I say, give me air assault, not airborne, please.
Exactly. I'm with
happen.
you. Air assault, I can handle rappelling, and I actually did do one jump out of a Huey rappel. But yeah, like I'm old school. Two things fall from the sky: bird shit and idiots. I ain't either one of them.
I need to remember that.
Yeah, as long as I've known you,
That
I've
is
never heard
great.
that out of your mouth. I think you need to say that in your intro from now on.
Yes.
Being old school army, I'm old school black shit,
I've
black
never
boot
heard that
army.
either.
Only two things fall from the sky: bird shit and idiots. Blah blah blah, and roll in the rest of your intro. I'll be completely okay with that.
I'll have to remember that.
Oh, here we go. All these perfect
Yes,
good airplane.
That.
And then
totally
John's
that.
like, oh, here we go.
No.
John's like, what the hell did you say to me?
See, now I'll repel all day out of anything. I've done over in Korea. They had a rappelling school. I did 300-foot face first Aussie style. That was a blast.
Mm.
But like, you want me to go up in a plane and willingly jump out and trust somebody that packed a chute that might have not got laid last night or might have been hung over?
Yeah.
No. I trust rope more than silk. Just saying.
You need to add that to your speech too. Like we're coming up
Yes.
with gems here, man. I trust rope more than silk.
I know I don't have my book either.
Oh my gosh, Jade, where's your? Come on.
Hey,
Come on.
just like Felix said, wrong show.
Hey,
Me
John,
and Jenny-
John, I totally respect that. 165 jumps, more power to you. We need people like you because I'm not going to do it.
The only thing that
Yeah,
jumps is
yeah.
my heart when I think about jumping out of things. Like
I
nope.
can't even watch the
Fuck
YouTube
that.
videos of those
Yeah.
guys lining up, stand up, hook up, jump,
Dude.
shuffle to the door.
Door,
Nope.
yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't watch them.
I actually
Oh,
can watch
man.
them, but I don't know. No.
I like watching the ones where they're on the ground and you
Side,
see these
side.
parachutes opening up.
Sorry, this freaking one-liners are classic. And me and Jenny were actually just chatting about this on Facebook Messenger earlier when I messaged her. I'm like, hey, you're gonna be on the show? I'm like, yeah, blah 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 blah. And then we talked about something. She's like, oh, you should mention that on the show. I'm like, man, I need to take more notes. I forget to take more notes and the stickies. And she's like, oh, I do voice memos and this, that, and they go to the stickies. And I'm like, man, all this should be on a sticky. And it didn't go on a sticky.
But I don't have stickies. This is my husband's office, mainly the guest room, but his
Oh.
office station. And if I clutter it with my stickies, he gets very mad.
Oh, yeah.
You let
So-
him claim the office?
I have my own craft room area, but it's not set up for streaming because the computer's in here. So this is his little gamer den man cave that he shares with my 70s themed guest room.
I was about to say that's a pretty cute bedspread for being a manly gamer den.
Oh, he lost that debate. He lost that one.
Oh man. Oh, that was good.
Poor
Again,
man.
like we said, like these one-liners, we all need to be writing down, and half of those need to be in your intro. Like, only two things fall from the sky: bird shit and idiots. And I trust rope more than.
Sai, you need to do that as a morning thought.
Yes, exactly.
Either that
See?
or I will, because that is brilliant.
Feel free, Jen.
I'm gonna do a morning thoughts of that. Yes.
Nice. John's a badass. Everything I've seen about John Whittorf, he's a badass.
Yeah, and riggers jump each other's randomly selected shoots at least monthly. See, I trust people. I love all of you guys, but I don't want none of you to pack my shoot. I'm
Man,
sorry.
I hope somebody is not holding a grudge for sure.
Or, like I said, they got in an argument with their wife the night before, or they didn't get laid, or they're hungover, or, there's so many things that could go
Or
wrong.
they found out about
packing a shoot.
Jody.
Right. They
Yeah.
found out about Jody.
Or they
From
got
what
a
I-
dear John.
Yeah, from what I know, they always have an observer and a check guy. From what
Yeah.
I know.
I've seen a couple videos where these guys jump out of a plane and they come in like a lawn dart and bounce. Okay. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. Understandable. But I mean, there's in the military, like I said, I'm pretty sure, like I said, they have
My
checks and
issue is
balances.
the height.
The height.
I can barely handle getting on an F-16. When they wanted me to go on the stab on a B1, I was like, go fuck yourself. They needed.
On a
They
UMS?
needed. I was the only one on the shift that was boroscope qualified, and they dropped a fucking bolt. And they're like, "We need you to go in and go find it." I'm like, "I don't fucking care. Here's how you work the scope." I'm like, "We're not qualified." I'm like, "I don't care. You're not getting me on that stand. And if you do, you're gonna watch a grown woman scream and cry like a child. Here's the scope. Here's how you work it. I'll be down here in case QA comes, like, and I'll tell QA the truth. You ain't getting me up to that stab. You are more than welcome to, sir."
It's
Like,
it's pretty
ooh.
high. I've been on them.
Yeah.
And I was one of the very few that were certified outside of age to run a UMS stand, the universal maintenance stand, that would go up like, I don't know, 50 plus feet. Like it was diesel
And then the wind
powered.
kicks in.
Yeah, diesel powered, and then it would split in the middle, so you could go like drive it in and push it in to the stab. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it just cracks me up that somebody that was in the Air Force is afraid of heights. You know, it's
I
like
didn't realize it until I got assigned to B1s. And the first time I went up
it's
there, I was fine.
I've
And then the
met-
wind kicked
yeah.
in.
I've met
And then I
people
was
like
done.
this. It just like I've met guys that are like were in
Yeah.
the Navy that hated being out on open water.
Open water, yeah.
You know, and I'm like, you picked the wrong freaking branch there, Einstein. You know, just saying.
So I'll tell you this much. So I work at a very massive aerospace manufacturing plant down here in Mobile. I mean, if you Google it, you can figure it out. But we have 100+ foot ceilings, and we also have cranes and everything up there. And we have SRLs, which are self-retracting lifelines. So when you're on the top of the jet, you hook into your harness. So if you fall, you don't hit the ground when you're on the wing of the plane or the fuselage or anything like that.
Right.
Well, these SRLs, self-retracting lifelines, if you take them and you let them go, they kind of spool up like a fishing line, and they bird's nest, so they lock up, right? So someone's got to get up there and take them down and replace them and take the bad one down and inspect it. Well, our maintenance contracting company rented a lift, brought the other company out there that's supposed to come out and inspect these things. So it's a vendor of a vendor, whatever. Y'all don't need to know that. Took one kid up in the boom, and like the boom was like kind of old and shaky, like they were trying to maneuver it, and it was like jerky and stuff like that. So they're 80 feet up in the air, and this thing is jerking, and it's like, it's not like rocking crazy, but it's like enough to make trauma. I'd be unsettled a little bit, and I'm okay with heights. Dude, that dude came down and was shook. Like, he literally, we called him the next time, and they're like, "Hey, we got to call this guy out again." And the guy came out. He's like, "Hey, I can't get up in there." We're like, "What? This is literally your job to get up in a boom lift, check these safety harnesses. So I can't do it." So they got in the truck and left. So my maintenance company called them again and was saying like, "Yo, you need to send somebody out here that can do this job. You guarantee you can do this job today and inspect these things." "Oh, we don't have anybody, blah, 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 blah." And they're like, "What, you don't have anybody?" So I'm like, "Please give me the phone." I'm like, "So yeah, I'm the representative from this aerospace company. I need my SRL service today. Either you send someone out or we're canceling a contract." The guy you sent out was too scared to go up to the heights that need to be. "I don't know what your problem is, but you're going to find somebody to get up in this lift and do this job." Like I understand the fears and shit like that, but if you're hired to do a job, you need to do your job.
Right.
And if you can't do your job, your company needs to supply somebody to do your job. So we got in a big conundrum that day, and I thankfully I squashed it. Like, if I could go up in the lift and you gave me the criteria and I was certified, I would go up there and do it. You gave me somebody that was too scared, literally too scared, to go up in the lift. I need someone else. Well, I don't have anybody. produce somebody.
I was gonna say find somebody. I
Produce
can understand
someone.
the trauma of that,
I don't care.
but you have a contract. You need to find somebody.
Yep. It is your duty to fulfill your obligations. So it's I hate contract work. I hate dealing with contracts. That's exactly what I do all stinking day, and I hate
I
it to
need
death.
B to send me a couple of them.
Oh
My
my
brother-in-law works on the windmills,
The
energy,
big ones.
the big ginormous ones,
Oh,
and he just got certified within the last like 7 months, maybe a year. I don't think he's had it for a year, but now he's certified. He climbs these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
oh,
and he's been
that's like my
sending.
nightmare.
He's been
Go get-
sending my son videos of him
there.
up there.
Freaking Australians.
And like you could see the horizon, and then he like pans the camera down. The one that my son showed me, he pans the camera down. You can't even see the ground because they're like so high up that the cloud coverage is underneath them.
That's cool.
Y'all's
that's cool.
wind farms out there. Y'all's wind farms out there in Colorado scared the freaking bejeebus out of me one time.
That's cool.
They're ominous, I think.
When Colorado first legalized recreational, me and a friend drove out there.
It's only because that's the only reason we drove out there.
That does
Pretty
not
much
surprise
that
me.
was the only reason we drove to Colorado. And as we're driving, it's like, 11 o'clock at night. And we're coming up over this little crest in the foothills. And all we see is all these red lights flashing. And yes, we may have partaken a little.
I was just gonna say, how high are we, dude?
Oh,
Really?
You see those lights?
We had no clue that there were that many wind towers in Colorado. We thought aliens were coming down or something. We had no clue. We were freaked out. We were like, ah!
What is happening?
I actually have a buddy that does that. High tension power line inspection, repair out of a helicopter. Yeah, he climbs those high tension lines out of a little bird. Like they're,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that,
Nope,
but
nope,
if
nope,
I got
nope,
used
nope,
to
nope.
it, it's one thing. All right, here you go. I don't even need to share audio. Just wait for it.
Nope. That's a no for
Jenny,
me,
look
dog.
away.
Nope. Hell no. You could not pay me enough to do that.
Gotcha. That's out of my
Oh.
own GoPro right there. That's out of my own GoPro. You
Now,
like
see,
that?
as long as I'm standing, I can look over heights like that. It's the whole thing of like jumping out of a plane.
But I don't
with
look
nothing.
down. I can look out. You want me to look down? Ooh.
See,
Oh
hook,
no, it's not pretty.
hook me
All
up
right.
to a rope. I'll fucking go right down that wall. I don't care. But like the whole nothing under my
Yeah,
feet.
I
kind
would
of,
rope that. I would
Yeah.
rope that.
There you go.
the whole nothing
Ah.
under my feet kind of gets me.
It's the
See, that
backside.
one's not too bad. I can
Yeah,
do that.
it's just
Without
water.
that
You can't-
initial drop,
oh,
like
Then you
whew.
can, well, now you can tell the depth.
It's so
But-
pretty.
Yeah.
The Glen Cooley Dam out by Page, Arizona, where Audie lives, they call that a bathtub ring because you could tell
Yep.
how much water got lost.
Absolutely.
Oh, I want to go
Oh.
back to Lake Powell.
Oh, Lake Powell
That
is beautiful. I
That reminds
love
me.
I love driving to work at Lake Powell every day because I would see views like that, and I'm just driving going, yeah, my life ain't too bad.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. Hold on. Here's another good one.
It's like, brace yourself, Jenny.
Yeah, just
Oh,
don't look
God.
if you don't.
Okay. God, why do people stand that close to the edge? Good
I'm
Lord.
literally holding the GoPro over the edge.
I'd be afraid of no. That's too
It
close
would
to the
take
edge.
me a little bit to like get up to the edge, but I would. And like I said, I would if I would repel that.
Oh, in a heartbeat, I'd love to repel that.
To just look at that view, though. Like, it's just,
We went to the Grand
The
Canyon
expanse.
when I was pregnant with my daughter, and my husband's like, looking over, going, "Oh my God, it's so deep! You see how pretty the rock formations are?" And I'm over at the other end, sitting down like, I'm good. I'm totally good.
I'm okay.
Anytime you are ready to go home, I am there.
I am
Like, nope.
okay. Man, I didn't know when those videos were going to come into fruition, but that was great. All right. Well, it's past the bottom of the hour. I really don't have anything for Tactically Acquired. I hope you guys weren't expecting that or hanging around for that.
Nope. I have a cat. That's about all I have.
Oh, you weren't Jenny? You weren't hanging around for that? Thanks.
No.
It wasn't Tactically Acquired, but I bought another one because you can never have too many reference manuals, and there's actually some good references in this thing. So not like I'm a prepper.
Kind of surprising too, how much you recall when.
Yeah,
because it's like chock full of this information that you knew every single page.
Yep.
And probably I learned most of it from one of these.
Yeah, common task. You have the Ranger Handbook.
I had those. Those were stolen with a bunch of my other army stuff, sadly.
Order it off Amazon. I got 2 copies over here.
I'm slowly doing that. I'm slowly replenishing my library. Yeah.
So I knew we were talking about something earlier over PM with Jenny. Your hobby.
We were talking about mine. Oh, I'm weird.
Have you met?
Have
you met the rest of us?
So it's not tactically acquired, but it's tactically created.
No, see, like I said, tactical acquired tonight. Sorry, I've had a very busy week, but
that's
this
cool.
woman. Look at this. Look at this.
That is so cool.
That's an elephant. That is
Advantage.
holy crap.
The ears. That's
Dude,
so
you
cool.
just. Oh my God! You just blew me away. Like you said,
that's one of the ears.
He's like, I crochet. Yeah. I thought you meant socks. You just did a whole freaking elephant, bro.
That is so cool. Oh my God. Then she throws this out at us, a pillow.
Yeah.
That is so cool, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She said our Marines want her to crochet them silkies.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so taken aback by the elephants. It took me a second to realize that was vulgar. I was like, this is so wholesome. This is awesome. Look at these elephants. Like that first one, like that is amazing. That is like beyond like holy crap.
Once you finish the Marines' silkies, you got to send one of them a crocheted rooster.
Dude,
just so it can hang out of the
that's part of the deal. They just don't know it. I was already gonna do that. And then I don't have one currently because I sold them all, but I make F bombs. So it looks like a little bomb and it has an F on it. So I was gonna send them one of those too.
Nice.
Do you have pictures? Do you have pictures that you can share?
I do not use scratchy yarn. Oh hell no, I am bougie. I use the nice soft shit.
Even better, please, seriously. Please expound upon this and explain, because this is literally this is Scram Jett. If you're not already aware, we're basically a redirection show. We expound upon our hobbies and different crazy stuff that we use in the regular world, in the civilian world, to satisfy our urges as a veteran, and it fills those voids, basically. Maybe satisfy our urges is a bad whatever.
Yeah.
But no, we kind of, man, help me out here.
You just keep going and popping up the.
I learned literally because I had nothing better to do with my time. I was deployed.
Yeah.
And some of the churches used to send massive boxes to our unit with a bunch of different goodies, playing cards, chess, checkers, all that stuff. Well, I worked nights. So by the time I would get to the AMU, all the good shit had been picked over.
Obviously.
And one of the things that were left over was yarn and crochet hooks. I'm like, I'm pretty sure my grandma did this. I can do this. So I took it back to my room and I'm like, okay, I have yarn. I have these weird hook things. The fuck do I do with them? So I didn't know what else to do. So I just typed in hooks, yarn, YouTube. Done.
Yeah.
And it pulled up. There's a massive crochet community.
Yeah.
And the YouTube channel that I found was the Crochet Crowd. and he has like step-by-step basics
Do you have a
for
link?
people like me. I don't.
I mean,
But it's on
literally,
YouTube, it's on YouTube as
All
the
right, I
crochet
got you.
crowd.
I got you. No problem. I'll put up a link. Keep talking.
So I learned how to do all of that, and I never stopped. It became something that I did when I didn't know how to turn off my mind, because I was so focused on each individual stitch in this grand scheme of a design that before you knew it, I wasn't contemplating all the darky thoughts. I was thinking about that next stitch. And at the end of a project, I had something to show for it. So instead of watching TV for 8 hours or, drinking my sorrows away, I have a rug. That was, you want to know what my postpartum depression is? It was a rug and a pillow. And it got me through. It really did. That's what I made for my daughter's nursery, because I was so blue, I didn't know how to handle my emotions. So I put all of my feelings into crochet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, I knew. So we were talking earlier tonight, and I was like, "Hey, you've been on the show. Obviously, you're basically a co-host now. Welcome." what about
The fighting words.
welcome?
I'm still on Wednesdays.
I got a
I'm
comment
still on
ban.
Wednesdays.
Yeah. Hey, you can make it. If not, that's fine. But I mean, I realize, like I said, this is a different content than Crossroads. You know what I mean? Literally, crochet. I had no clue. And you said, "Oh, I'm boring old woman. I crochet," and I'm like, "Dude, I own the sewing machine in my house, and I know how to cross stitch." You know what I mean? And that's a completely gender role reversal from anywhere else you think about. It's funny because when was it the other night? We had Dave, myself, Michael Boyles, and someone else on another female. It was Jade. It was Jade. It was. And all three of the males own sewing machines, and Jade does not. So it's nothing against Jade, but it's literally a stereotype that gets chopped in half when three military veterans, own sewing machines male wise, and the female's like, I don't need to do
I don't
that.
even know how to basic sew. So.
Yeah, I don't need to do that.
That one thing that I really like about the crochet crowd is Mikey is the head of it, and Mikey is male. And they also do crochet crowd cruises. So it's on my bucket list to do a cruise by myself, because I struggle with social anxiety. So not only do I want to go on a cruise, I want to go by myself and just crochet.
Nice.
And that's all
Dude,
I want to do.
It's amazing. It's literally just I'm just
I know you don't know what to do with your hands.
I don't even know what to do with my hands. Like, it is like, no, I mean, it's so stinking creative and simple.
My grandma, she used to crochet and knit, and she did that where you got like the plastic squares and you weave the fabric through it and make like cookie bread, gingerbread houses, and Christmas trees.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And
I can crochet things like that. I've done that. I've made a gingerbread house purely of yarn, and I just crocheted stitches and used pipe cleaners to make it rigid. And I donated it to the church for their raffle.
Oh, cool.
My problem is I'm really bad about taking pictures of my artwork, because I'm always shy about it, because most people go, "Oh, you're such an old lady. You're so weird." And be like, but I have something to show for all of those emotions.
You need to talk to Jessica Earhart over at Master of None Artistry, because she was just like you. She was like, "Oh, my art's nothing, blah, blah, blah." Both of these people have got stuff from her.
Yeah,
she is amazing. You're like that. That freaking elephant, that was incredible.
Dude,
the lace for the ears.
No, and it's hard to get it all in one frame, but if you think of one of those a baby crib, it's wider than a baby crib and about as width-wise as a crib. Yeah. I forgot to read the pattern dimensions when I made it, because I thought it would be like an itty bitty little, like two little iPads type thing.
Oh, like a baby blanket.
I thought
So
it would
I
be an
knitted
itty
a
bitty
football
little rug
field.
that you put in front of your toilet. And before I know it, I'm like, this thing's big enough to put in front of the crib. I'm gonna decorate I'm gonna change the decor and make it elephants.
So
Nice.
I'm just gonna use this as a blanket on my couch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a rug.
No, that's
a rug.
amazing.
Yeah.
It literally is amazing. Like
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about. You said, "Oh yeah, I crochet." I'm like, okay, she made a little pattern.
No, I
But
made.
no,
I just
this
made,
woman made.
fox slippers. So I can
Oh
make
my
anything
gosh.
from clothing items to rugs to blankets to toys, like little stuffed animals to nice, wonderful gag gifts for bachelor
Yeah.
parties. So yes,
Miss Sarah
1
over here
p.m.
has
and-
been providing us with some major resources. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. Hey, could you use paracord for that purpose?
for
Could you-
crochet.
Could you crochet
Probably,
with
yeah.
paracord? Would
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Right?
And
Yeah,
yeah,
now
we'll
I'm
start off
thinking.
the beginning. Sarah Bonner Hill Vets provided craft to veterans and service members craft kits. www.hillvets.com. What's scrolling across the bottom of the screen right now is just like the Crochet Crowd YouTube address.
YouTube. Yeah, and they have
we
a
will-
YouTube videos for like I've never crocheted a day in my life to
Yeah.
someone like me who's been crocheting for years. And he breaks down how to read patterns, what all the different stitches are, how to
Yeah.
find a hook, what's the difference between all these hooks. Because there's differences. Size matters in crochet.
wow. So
Yeah.
now we're getting into
Oh,
the
yeah.
nitty gritty.
But he
See-
breaks it down so anybody, even someone who's deployed in the middle of nowhere, can learn how to do this and grow as a crafter. It's kind of cool.
Okay. So what's
I know
scrolling
that
across the
there's a-
bottom is the Crochet Crowd YouTube address right now. But this is one shared from our user. Sarah Bonner, Hill Vets provided crafts to veterans and service members craft kits. Hillvets.com. That's scrolling across the bottom right now. Please jump on that. That's I've yet to investigate that, but already I'm good with the address. Jade, you got any insight on this at all?
I was forced to take a
I don't know. You popped it up.
couple hour vacation one time at the psych ward in the VA in Iowa City. And one of the things they had us was crafts from the USO. And so I made a nice little like Gandalf looking leather bag that, you had to do leather work and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of cool. I still use it.
Dude, yeah. Seriously, anything like this to take your mind off the shit.
I
Literally
did
in your head.
it was knitting, but it was with my arms instead of needles. So really chunky yarn.
I
Oh,
just,
those-
And
Yeah, the big chunk.
yeah, I
yeah,
just
the
pulled
big
up that
chunks
link.
and it-
Okay.
It's healvets.org.
Hillvets.org. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Do you
Therapeutic
have-
craft kits.
Do you
I
have
will put it. Yes. Let me send it to you.
yeah, because
Hill-
we definitely need to
hillvets.org?
like collect all these resources and links and stuff like that, get them up on our pages.
there?
Send
There
them
we
to
go.
the page show. Yeah.
Hillvets.org. Done.
But I ended up making a blanket for my sister,
Hillvets.
which
Okay.
turned out well enough that my son actually stole it from her.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's anything like this. Like, it starts off with my hobbies, obviously, and the show host hobbies. But like Jenny said something about crocheting. I'm like, okay, yeah, crocheting, cool. And then she pops out a freaking elephant, and I'm like, are you
Why you say
kidding
it like
me?
that?
That
Everybody
was really
needs-
cool.
The thing is, like, I don't know anything about cars other than I turn it on and it goes. And if it doesn't,
Yeah,
well, then we got problems. So-
exactly.
And it is just, I know I'm not alone. I have so many emotions in a given 24-hour time frame. And I know that every one of us on the network do. And I love that on this network, we have so many different interests that give us an avenue to express those without being destructive in our everyday lives.
Absolutely.
So we can have kids, so we can have healthy marriages, so we can have healthy relationships with our friends. And it's so important because my motto is you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to pour into yourself first.
Yep.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes. And I'm a little pissed at you right now that I didn't see this elephant beforehand.
I should have taken pictures because I've made crab rugs for people. I've made slippers. I've made Yoda, like a baby Yoda toy for somebody. I never take pictures. I just put my heart and soul into it and then pass it along.
Jen, you're going to have to shorten the trunk up if you make one for Webb, I guess.
Absolutely. I'm Viking, bro.
It'd be like this big.
Real small, real small. Like we were real tall, but we real small. No, that's seriously. Those are like you hate to say these words, but you pulled it out, and I was impressed.
That's what she said.
You were just like, boom.
That's what Judy
I'm like,
said.
I was just like, what? It's a freaking elephant.
Yeah.
No, very, very pleasant surprise. That's what she said. Wow. No, did we need to see the elephant again, kids? I don't give a crap.
It was
for
cool.
the top of
I
the hour.
love the lace, like the ears, how it just, those ears were.
If anyone's curious, it's an Ira wrought pattern.
Okay.
Worth every penny that I've ever spent for it. And I'm not someone who pays for patterns because there are ways to get free ones.
Yeah.
And I bought it. And I've made so many because of it.
Nice.
Jenny, please, if you got the time, dive into it. We're at the top of the hour. We don't care. We have no time limit. If you got the time, we got the time because this is one of those things.
Want.
Yeah, we did literally do what we want, and we're all generally interested. Obviously,
we paid StreamYard for a year. We can go as long as we want or as short as we want. You know.
So
I can't tonight, but I definitely can pull out some yarn and hooks for next Tuesday and go over some basics, like just a chain and a single, and just go from there.
Sure.
Cool.
No problem whatsoever. No, seriously, thank you for sharing that. That blew my freaking mind. It's a freaking elephant. Like the elephant is the antithesis of my college team because I like Auburn, and then there's the University of Alabama in Alabama, and they're the elephant. I don't care. But any kind of artistry like that, I'm like, it's a freaking elephant. Like,
yes.
You made it.
I collect elephants. Like I have a thing for elephants. Always have. I collect them. So.
I dig it.
I'm still trying to. I've read it, and I know I've read the why, but how did Alabama Crimson Tide have an elephant for a mascot?
I don't
because they could. Because they could. Because elephants are strong. Elephants never forget, and nobody fucks with an elephant. You just don't. You don't mess with it.
Poachers and tigers and stuff, and
yes, but
and sometimes LSU.
Yeah, and Auburn, and Georgia, and stuff like that. But depends.
The one I really have a problem with is Texas A&M, right?
Oh God!
On the side of their helmet.
It's not even fall yet. Come on.
It's not even football talk. It's just their logo. Like if you're going to be Texas A&M, put it that way. Don't put ATM, especially in the age of Pornhub and XNX. Okay, because that totally means something different.
Oh my god! So we'll Sarah trying to do a lot of self-care as my live day is Thursday. That is very impressive. Thank you for literally sharing that with us. That's it's actually pretty brave. A lot of people don't even have the guts to come out and say that. You know what I mean?
Sarah.
Yeah,
and you've been a listener for quite a bit now, so thank you for tuning in and sharing.
Hopefully, if we're talking about literally crocheting elephants. I'm
Yeah.
extremely calm right now because I'm sitting here in my head trying to like work out. Like, I don't know crocheting. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so intricate and like, I don't know. That complications soothe me, if that makes any sense.
Oh yeah.
A complicated
That's why
problem.
I do it.
Complicated problems soothe me. Yeah, and Jenny, like, she figures them out. Like, I don't even know how she does it, but I know she has the magic. And I'm like, somebody has figured this out, and it's able to be done, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, out of thin air, out of raw materials, you can create something like this with just your imagination and a little bit of skill. And as veterans, we do that every day in the freaking military.
Yeah.
We create a shit ton of work out of raw materials and skill.
I'm gonna try something. Oh, it did work.
Oh, did you
Yes.
upload it? That's a little grainy.
Oh.
You got it off Messenger off your phone?
No, I just pulled it off of Messenger from my laptop. But this is from
Okay.
this morning's haul from Miss Moon.
Lavender.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
Natural lavender that goes into her soaps.
she's gonna make some awesome soaps and oils with that.
Yep. Absolutely.
I need to get some of those. I'm really looking into some homeopathic possible solutions to kind of step away from the pills that the VA is constantly trying to cram down my throat, because the side effects from those medications affect my creativity and affect my ability to parent with a clear mind. And I don't like that.
Ashley
Being
is
tired
one.
is exhausting.
Ashley's one. Tom's wife, Missy Indorf, she does oils and other stuff like that and crystals and stuff like that. So, hit her up.
So you're a stay-at-home mom, a homemaker, right?
Yes.
Commendable job. Trust me, beyond words. Me and my wife both work, and we both make the home, and it's hard as shit with our schedules. Put it this way. So you're in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my advice. Go buy some fucking weed.
I would if Matt's still active, though. So I don't want it to affect his clearance or anything like that. But I've definitely contemplated it.
Go buy some gummies.
Edibles,
True.
Edibles, whatever you need to do, whatever that won't affect his exposure level. There's plenty of varieties there. When we went out there this last time, obviously I don't partake because my job is pretty sensitive and blah blah. Lots of my friends do, and they went in there and they literally have like counselors that you ask them like, hey, this is what's going on, this, that, and the other, blah blah. And they're like, okay, well, this is a sativa hybrid, blah blah blah. I'm like, whoa, wow, I can't even start
Big
listening.
words.
Yeah, I can't even. No. I know what most of them mean, but I don't want to start listening because then I'll be tempted.
Oh yeah, like you
You
were
know what I
saying,
mean?
you got counselors. You go in there and you tell them like, I can't sleep. They're like,
They're
you need this one.
advisors. They're
Yeah, I
advisors
can't-
for legal.
I have anxiety. I can't do. Oh, you need this. I have this.
Yeah.
Oh, you need this. It's like
It's,
when I'm an old school pothead. I'm not gonna lie. And,
yeah,
I can't at this point.
not really, Si.
But like back in my day, it was like you got weed. What kind is it? It gets you high. Nowadays, it's like, oh, this will let you take a nap. This will let you do this. This will let you go out in public. And it's like,
This will melt you into the couch. This will have you standing up playing PlayStation for 5 hours. This
Right,
will make
you
you
know.
make 35 cakes. It is literally that crazy. I
It
know
is.
enough people, and trust me, I very much wish I could partake, because I think that would take away a lot of my anxiety that I have, and a lot of not necessarily anger issues, but just like uncertainty and stuff like that I've gained from the military. But I'm not in a state that does it. Actually, Alabama just did sign a medical marijuana law, but it's absolute bullshit. But I am in a job
It's a
that's
step in the right direction.
it is, and that's what I see it as. But I am in a job that does not tolerate it, and that's fine. That's, I choose to work there, so I choose to abide by their policies. No problem. I wish I didn't have to, but I do. But I know for a fact that in the past that has taken care of a lot of things that ail me.
Yep.
Almost instantaneously, and I wish that it would have passed federally, and hopefully the bills that are being introduced in the House and the Senate, both actually by Republicans, which is crazy. We'll see what's tacked onto everything that they can pass for actually federally descheduling this, not as a Schedule 1 drug right up there with cocaine and heroin. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous that it's up there in the first place. So, but no, like I said, you're in Vegas. Go buy some pot if you can.
Even,
like I said,
even the like edibles, possibly
what's that?
the edibles.
Well, and
Instead of smoking it?
there's oils too that only have CBD, no THC in them.
We have them here in Alabama. There is up to a 0.3% total volume of THC in it, and that's
Right.
legal. That's actually the federal legal limit right now.
Right.
Any product that has less than 0.3% THC in it is federally legal. That is CBD, basically. It's
Right.
mostly CBD. The Alabama Medical Marijuana Initiative that was literally signed by the governor just the other day. It's very, very restrictive as far as what ailments and diagnosis can be treated, and then you have to exhaust all other efforts, which includes opioids, which is a huge freaking problem in the first place.
No,
They
and
do
I
not-
don't go on that.
Yeah, they don't include any smokable plant, any plant extracts, basically. It has to be, and no edibles, basically, that are sugar flavored, gummy flavored, any kind of sweetened extracts.
Yeah, because
basically-
you know the stoners are going to give out all their gummy bears to
But-
kids at trick or treat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
no
what they're
way,
saying.
no
Well,
way.
oh, the kids are going to be attracted to them. We can't have the sugar and blah, blah,
Or
blah.
mix it
the
up for
cookies
giving it out for trick
brownies.
or treating. We ain't gonna spend the money on it to accidentally hand it out for trick or
Yeah,
treaters.
I know. Yeah, zero
Yeah.
people that are going to give their weed out for
I
free to little
never
kids.
accidentally fucking
Yeah.
gave up a gummy or a cookie or a brownie or any, burnables. No, I keep track of that stuff.
But that is literally the logic of these conservative lawmakers down in the South.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that is literally the negotiations that they've had with these people to get this actually passed. And they filibustered this thing for 16 hours in the Alabama
Jesus.
House. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, Alabama is the only state in the South that does not have a lottery. Every single state that borders Alabama has a lottery. You know what they do with that money? They pay for education and infrastructure. You know what Alabama does? Not have a lottery.
Yeah.
Our roads suck.
Oh, I've
We're-
driven through Alabama. It was rough, literally rough, because it was pouring rain and the roads were shit.
Gulf Coast is not bad. The rest of Alabama, roads suck.
Yes.
Like I said, all the states around us have a lottery they use to pay for education and infrastructure. And we're worried about our Christian moral values. Like, oh, it's bad to gamble. You know what? Your pastor's going to Mississippi or Georgia to buy lottery tickets and gamble at Buckluxy on a weekend.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we have Indian casinos. We have Wind Creek and Atmore and in Wetumpka, like right above Montgomery. You know where people are going on the weekends? The freaking casinos. Yeah. Get with the freaking times, bro. I'm sorry I went off on a little rant on Alabama, but dude, I'm just like fed up with it. Oh my
You mind
gosh,
moving there
dude.
again?
Exactly. See, this is why. Like Alabama's great. It is great, except for a couple items that I would change. But they're changing slowly. And somebody actually put out a comic cartoon that says, like, oh, it's had a guy signing a piece of paper that said Alabama Marijuana Initiative, and a line underneath that says, hey, at least we're not last. Because we're last in almost everything else. And like we're 49th in education, like all these other crazy 49th in freaking average income. Like dude, come on.
I had
And
a
we-
question, W.
Sure.
Did you get a picture of the painting you got from Miss Jess?
Which one I got to?
Either one.
I did.
Can you show it? Because I've actually,
Let's see.
I'll remove it from your guys' studio and put it into mine to show tomorrow. But I got two as well, and I wanted to see because I know that you got an RN one for your wife.
Yeah. Sai, you okay over there? Sounding like you're about to die, bro.
Wrong hole?
Old man lungs.
Sound like you're about to die, bro. What are you doing?
This broadcast has been interrupted.
I do not have it loaded right now. Actually,
I just put this one. It's on your guys' studio, but
yep, I saw it.
and of course
Oh.
it's great.
Yeah.
That's cool. She is amazing.
Yes.
And I made a TikTok of the one that she did for my mom, but I didn't. I wanted you to show your wife's because you got an RN as well. And of course, all four of them are individual and unique anyway.
Yes, absolutely. Like, yeah, no one is the same. Let me see if I can do this real quick.
Well, and like Jen, all you artsy people that are like, I have this and I'm gonna make this, and it works. Like Jen's like got yarn and poof, an elephant blanket. Jez has like paint and poof, it's a masterpiece.
And she sent a piece for Miss Moon too. That
owl.
I watched her do that. Like myself and Miss Moon were watching her live on TikTok, and both of us were like, "That Miss Moon needs that painting. That's Miss Moon." And it was weird too because she's like, I would have like myself and Miss Moon were just like, it needs purple.
It needs purple.
It needs
You do
purple.
the purple now.
Well, Jess was like, I know that I need to add to it, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it. And both Miss Moon and I were just like purple. And Jess was kind of like, really? I would have never thought of that. And it turned out freaking amazing.
Oh, it did. It did.
She's amazing. Wanted to bring
She
her
is.
up again. While you're pulling up the pictures of the paintings that you got.
Yep, I'm doing it right now. And also her website is scrolling across the bottom.
She is a Army veteran, and amazing. What I saw that she was doing the EMS and the RN pours.
Yep.
And started. I was like, I need that. And the cool thing is, y'all don't tell nobody, because my family doesn't really watch watch my shows or anything like that. Not that important, but I actually am in the works with her to get another pour from her with my unofficial father-in-law's fire department patch.
Oh, cool.
Sweet. So I will interrupt just real quick. Cuddling Kittens, I know you got to jump off real quick. So if you want to get a small outro, feel free. Seriously, thank you for sharing the elephant with me because I'm ecstatic.
Cool.
Like that's going to stick with me for a very long time.
His eyes, when you were showing it, his eyes were...
Dude. Telling you.
So my thing is you can't pour from an empty cup. So I like to challenge everyone who's watching to do at least one thing for yourself. Doesn't have to be today, but this week, not next week, not next month, not in a month, this week, something for yourself that pours into you so you can pour into others.
Absolutely.
And on that note, I got to head out and put my kiddo to bed.
Understandable. I got two of them crazy bastards.
Yeah.
So
Right,
thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
So I did upload one, and this is the one that I commissioned actually for my wife. She has been an RN for going on 20 years now. She has her master's degree in nursing education. She's worked her ass off at many different jobs. Came back to Mobile, got a job back with her old pulmonary clinic. Eventually literally negotiated her own new job position when she got her degree as the nursing educator for the entire pulmonary clinic. which spans like 5 different. It's the largest pulmonary clinic on the Gulf Coast, right? She's an amazing woman, takes care of me, my family, my kids, everything. So I did. I when we had Jessica on here the other night, I saw a couple of her pieces. I'm like, ooh. And off air, I looked at a couple of things. I'm like, yo, I want one of those. My wife's an RN, so we changed the Medusa, or the Caduceus, or whatever they called it. And I was like, a little bit more green, maybe, but after that, just go for it. Right, just go for it. I don't care. And she sent me a couple of preview pics. I'm like, I seriously, it's your art. Just do it. I gave you the basic guidelines of what I kind of want. After that, I know artists, and just freaking do it. I'm not going to be disappointed.
Same, like, it's all on you.
This is what she came. Yeah, this is what she threw out.
That looks unbelievable,
Just
bro.
insane.
Yeah.
Just amazing. My wife literally does not know what to do with it. She's like, I don't know where to hang it. I want to see it every day. Where can I hang it? Where I can see it every day? I was like, literally, I'll put it next to the front door if you want me to.
Yeah.
She's like, no. Like, no, I will put it next to the front door. I don't care. It is beautiful. I want you to see it every day. You want me to put it in your bathroom, like next to your mirror? Like, what do you want me to do with it? Like, it is. So, I don't know if I've expressed it enough to Jessica online. Through messages, I'm sure I have, but I mean, it's gorgeous. Also, the other piece, she already had another piece made with cardinals and stuff like that I got off of her, and it spoke to me because my grandmother was a huge fan of cardinals, like absolute cardinals everywhere, where statues of cardinals, ceramic little figures, and cross-stitch pieces, and pictures, and everything like that. So literally, we know my grandmother as a cardinal, and it's really weird when we go through tough times or happy times as a family. My mother has a porch out in the country, and it's weird because usually when the family is gathered, it's when a freaking cardinal will appear. You know what I mean? My mom's like, I have not seen a cardinal in 2 months. We're all together, and a freaking cardinal, or a pair of cardinals, a bright red one is a male, and a dull one is a female. Either a bright red one or a pair will show up randomly when we're all together. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. And now that my grandfather has passed too, and my mom just all obviously it's like, oh, grandpa's here, grandma's here, So I saw this piece of artwork she had, and I'm like, yeah, that's mine. Yeah, it's me. So, Grant, another Aussie. We're late, brother. We're running a little late, but
honestly, I'm all right. We were quarantined again, so I'm here at the house doing online remote, just making sure he gets into his.
Yeah.
Making sure he goes through his checklist and making sure that he gets into, because he has Google Meets, and at certain times, different times of the week. And,
I understand.
But
Josh,
he's been.
I understand, brother. Yeah, I'm about to head that way too. Boo. I mean, you're only an hour behind me, so it's not too bad, but well, everyone, thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying with us. I mean, I think we averaged still above 10 viewers tonight, which I don't give a shit if you think it was boring. I saw a crocheted elephant. I'm satisfied for the entire week. I do not care. I don't care if you think it's boring. I don't. That's amazing. That's amazing talent. That's amazing use of your time. Yeah, the detail.
Yeah.
The thought that went into it. I don't care if you think it's crap. You're wrong. And this show is all about hobbies and redirection. And that's probably, I have to say, the best hobby I've seen on here yet.
It's
Thank you, Jenny. I know you're taking care of Emily right now. Thank you for cuddling kittens. I did not know she was that involved. Like I said, I thought she was doing like, ooh, a little crocheted like oven mitts or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's literally what I thought of that hobby before seeing what she did. I'm like, my mom was blown, still is blown, and I'll never look at freaking. Every time somebody says crochet now, I'm gonna see a freaking 6 foot wide elephant with ears.
Right.
I'm not gonna think literally before you get these landmarks in your head when you hear certain words, right? Like a certain hobby or something like that. Somebody said crochet, I think of an oven mitt or some kind of dumb shit, right? Now,
For small projects.
yes. Now I think of freaking elephants. So that is the
Uber
benchmark.
Detailed, amazingness
Yeah.
elephants.
Yeah.
You might think it's funny. I'm saying I don't care. That's my benchmark now. I'm not saying this just for live stream or whatever it is like that. In my head right now, that's crocheting. If you ain't showing me that shit, you better fucking start over and do something as amazing or better. Damn, you just raised the bar a whole lot. I hope don't let me discourage all the small time knitters and crocheters, but
I know, because now my like chunky knit freaking blanket just went.
Yes, Audie. No, thank you. War Eagle. No, thank you. War Eagle. I'm an Auburn fan. Screw Alabama. So, all right. It is. We're knocking on the bottom of the hour again. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. Miss Combat Cricket. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. We're going to do the slide one more time before we roll out.
One more time.
Because we've been so engrossed in everything else that we haven't really got back to it. You haven't even reminded me. Come on, Jade.
I was going to remind you, but then I got distracted with the paintings.
See? This is what happens. Everyone, please, we're a part of a bigger network. It's called Veterans Anonymous. We started this not all long ago.
About 3 months now. No?
Yeah. about 3 months or so. We kind of split off for another network we didn't agree with. We didn't think that was putting out the message that we wanted to put out. We are streaming on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/vetsanon. YouTube also, look us up, Veterans Anonymous. Obviously on Facebook right now, if you're watching us from that platform. Our 4 shows are the Monday Night Mayhem Radio with Judy G and Lunchbox. That is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday nights. Scram Jett, obviously you're watching us right now. We are a little bit later, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, just because, I got daily daddy duties to take care of. 8 p.m. Tuesday night. Come back and join us. We definitely enjoy it. On Wednesdays, we have the Crossroads with Miss Combat Cricket, who is guest spotting tonight. Thank you for coming on again, Jade. They are coming on 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And rounding out our week are our 2 resident Marines. Unfortunately, they are giving you the weekend safety brief. They refuse to let us, advise them on what they should say. It's always a surprise. So please join them. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursdays for full metal crayon eaters. They like to run and do dumb things and eat hot things. And then give you a safety brief after they do all these dumb running and hot things. So good luck with it.
They're one of the first people you call.
What's that?
They're one of the first people you can call.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Those guys are loyal to a fault and just all the way awesome individuals. Definitely catch them on Thursday nights. You get some updates on Kyle's 3,000 mile run. Tom with Tommy Roddick with save22.net. Basically, I gotta say, Baby Jesus and Tommy Roddick.
Audie, Kyle already tried the Death Nuts. He's on level 3, I think. And Tom.
No. We got all the way through.
Yeah. Well, no, there's
different levels of the 5.
Yeah, you got like 5 levels of 5 different nuts.
And
I don't even know
he did
because
2 or 3 when you hopped on and we're holding
Yeah.
the timer.
Yeah, I guess spotted. I didn't know what level pack that was.
Yeah, I think
I
So
that
think it
I
was
was
level
timed
2.
him.
I think it
thought
was level 2 or 3.
I thought it was a level 3.
I don't know, and it was kind of weird because Tom was actually telling his basically a live day story while Kyle was doing the Death Nut
Was
challenge,
Oh,
and I
you
was trying to
see,
be respectful and like just had the timer going off. I was like just doing hand signals, like listening to Tommy. I'm like, oh shit, man, this is like some serious shit. All the while, Kyle's in the other window suffering and sweating, and I'm like,
oh, he hit that third.
Ooh.
He hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say the instant he put back that third level of the
You could.
of the
you
5.
You could see it. Yeah.
And
dude,
instant.
it was. I was like, I've never really been torn like that between wanting to laugh and wanting to cry at the same time. Not really wanting to cry, but wanting to sympathize and really get absorbed into
Mhm.
somebody's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Like
kind
to
of the
really
mix of
listen.
their show too.
Well, and
Yeah.
don't forget, Tom is getting his legs waxed. Kyle is shaving his legs.
Oh,
Remember?
Oh, we were gonna let them. We're gonna let them announce that too. But if we had those, so I pushed them to make a small flyer, like that we could broadcast. Didn't
Well,
get
I'm
it.
just trying to give
in
people a teaser to tune
Okay.
in for.
Yes, go to because he's
Thursday.
my brother on Facebook. There is a donation.
Yep.
In the works, and if we get to 2,000, Tommy's going to be getting a Brazilian wax. If we get to $5,000,
Oh man.
the baby Jesus himself is going to shave his beard. There is also, I don't know if he's the other gentleman that started another donation for him.
No,
That it all goes-
that donation is connected with it, but that guy is in their local area, and he's
Yeah.
part of that beard mafia group or whatever it
I
is. There,
wasn't exactly sure if he was a veteran or not, but I know that there's 2 different donations that are going on right now. Beards and Brazilian waxes and everything else are on the line.
no. I've heard women complain about Brazilian waxes. There's no way I'm getting one of those.
But yes, if you can't donate, go and check out that link. Share it out, because all of it goes towards because he's my brother.
Yes.
In order to get Kyle across the country this summer and raising
Yes.
awareness for suicide, the suicide rate for veterans. So they can
Absolutely.
we can leave the specific details to how much is raised and who's doing what so far.
Yeah, we're gonna have to for next week. We're gonna have to get way more studied on this and way more graphics and because we're not really stumbling through it. We're doing a great job at it, especially Cy and Jade. I'm like, thank you for taking over on that for sure. Seriously, we want to promote all of our other shows on this network. It's no joke. We love each other. We interact daily. We're on all of each other's shows. Like I said, I was the one holding the timer for Kyle doing the Death Nut challenge while Tommy was freaking sharing his Alive Day story. And I'm like, I'm torn. But no, we seriously do love each other.
I took over their show.
Yeah. It's crazy.
They've come on and taken over Crossroads and Monday Night Mayhem and
Absolutely. So we
what this
definitely love
network is about.
we love everyone on the network. We'd love to invite some more people on. If you've got the dedication and a little bit of production skills and some talent to add to the mix, it's a rigorous interview process. Let's just say,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta be vetted by
available?
quite a few.
Yeah,
Look at
cool, you're
Combat
hired.
Cricket. Look at no. Look at Combat Cricket down there. She's got that slant. It's like So
No,
let's just say
I was agreeing with you because it's like, yes, this goes to the table.
yes, it definitely goes to a table. You can be on a few shows as a guest spot, but to be a
Get your
co-host,
feelers in there.
yeah, exactly. We got to see what your radio voice, make sure you got a face for radio like I do, and got I knew you were gonna do that, Si. I knew. Ooh. And we just made Jade choke.
Point for science.
Gotta go. That burned. That almost came out my nose.
I'm sorry.
Comedic timing. Comedic timing. We don't have much of it, but sometimes it works out great. I'm just telling you, sometimes it works out.
See, that's why you guys got to tune into the shows. You
Yeah.
miss jewels like this if you don't.
Yeah, that's a spice of meatball. That's a perfect timing right there. So you okay? You okay?
Yes, I'm gonna live.
So Combat Cricket likes to play board games on Wednesday nights. So
I saw a
show
video.
your-
She's got new questions.
yeah, show your flair in her comments on the Crossroads. You may or may not get invited to play a board game on Veterans Anonymous Crossroads on Wednesday nights. Just saying. It's up to her totally. So dress to impress.
I want to
Don't
play a game.
don't have, put it this way, don't have a crazy racist, idiotic, or stupid background. First off,
True.
don't have screaming kids, dogs, or husbands or wives in the background. Second off,
As best as possible.
as
We
best
know
as
that
possible.
Best
Yeah.
as
we know that it
possible. We realize
happens.
it
You're
happens.
right. You're right. We all dedicate our time and have our little space to do what we do because we made that time and stuff like that. You're right. You're right. Man, you're right. Now you make me sound discriminatory, man. Like, I hate people with kids. Blah.
No, I know
No.
what you meant. It's just
Yeah.
that like, oh,
Yeah.
like if I have the kids and stuff like that, I can't do it, but I want to.
No,
No.
kids can guest spot where we say bad words every now and then.
Well, and even our Marines actually have a segment from Tommy's son as part of their show.
Yep.
So
That kid is wise beyond. Them two have done a great job raising that kid because that kid's wise beyond his years. Some
Yep.
of the stuff that comes out
and
of
it's
his
just
mouth
so
is
cute
just
because
like,
he's so little.
yeah.
Yep. So just consider your options. If you're an interesting veteran, I mean, all veterans are interesting. But just see what you got. Care of Combat Cricket. Please interview on Wednesday nights on Crossroads. Sorry, I'm not really pushing everybody off on you, but I mean, you let them on.
No, I honestly have like the least stressful way to see if you like it.
True.
You come on and you play a game with other veterans, and then you might not even realize you're doing what you're doing. You're just playing
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
That's
That's how I
literally
That's how I got started on it. Felix pulled me in to play
same thing.
Family Feud, and then the next thing you know, here we are. You know?
Same with me. Yeah, I came on Family Feud. He's like, "Oh, you want to get on?" I'm like, "Bro, I just kind of like watching." He's like, "No, you're getting on." And he was like, "Well, guess I'm on here now." And then, well, now I got my own damn show. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance and for all future meetings that we might have. But I'm here now. But no, I definitely think everybody has surrounded me on this network for the opportunity. We're dragging this out way too long, but we're
Yeah.
we're adding a little bit of content for anybody still here. Good decent amount. But please send all applications to Combat Cricket at Veterans. I'm just kidding. There's no email address.
Not yet.
You got to dive in the comments.
We do have an email address.
I know, but we don't want to
have
monitor.
it prepared.
Yeah, we don't want to monitor that just yet. So please just stay up in the comments with us on all our different shows that you like, and we can go from there. Literally, we can do what we need to do from there. So Combat Cricket, you can get a little outro real quick.
Well, like he was saying, Crossroads every Wednesday. I'm the host. Got Kittens and Uncle Si. The American hopefully will tune in with us as well. We like to play games and just be a distraction to everyday life, pretty much. while showing that that there is a veteran community out there that we don't we don't fit the cookie cutter model of veterans. So
Yep.
that's one of the reasons why our network is called Veterans Anonymous, because you wouldn't really know. Anyway, I'll be on tomorrow. Veterans Anonymous, the Crossroads, 8 Eastern Standard Time, or I don't. I'm Mountain Standard
7.
Time, 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. See you on the
7
Crossroads.
CST. 7
8
CST.
o'clock Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, you were in the military that long. You know how time zones work.
These time zones got me.
I love you, but damn, bro, it's 10:33 my time. It is 9:33 your time.
You call me bro again, we're gonna have words.
Ooh, she's gonna kick the hell out of your
It's
shit,
just
bro.
a general term of endearment. You know me better.
I
than
know.
that.
I'm just.
I love the threat though. That was like snappy and like on point. Like pow pow pow. Uncle Si, brother, give
I'm
me
a
your outro real
psycho.
quick.
Exactly. Like if you've watched this whole show, thank you all. We do this because it's therapy for us. This is my hobby, is being around and having people laugh and have a good time, so you forget about stuff, even for a little bit. You know, that's the key to all of this. And if anything we say, you know, if you're having a hard time struggling, reach out to one of us. But keep reaching out. If somebody doesn't answer, reach out to somebody else. You know, don't just stop at one. You know. And thanks for tuning in. And Audie, you better be on tomorrow night.
If you're feeling up to it.
Yeah, if your back's up
Sure.
to it.
I mean, all you gotta do is lay there and watch and comment. I mean,
So he was actually going to come on and play a game.
oh, okay. I'm just poking shit at people. Like it doesn't take that much effort to watch Facebook, but
Trust me.
I actually
Audie,
might.
I got a
don't know.
picture. I got a picture of Audie laying on his ass on my freaking sofa that was in my barracks room playing PlayStation 1. So he's good at laying around on his ass.
Nice. So I'll start my outro with this overlay, and it sums me up perfectly. Strongest steel is forged in the fire of a dumpster. When you get thrown into this shit in either your military career or your new civilian career or whatever it is, the people I see that have come out of this the most unscathed and the most organized are usually veterans. And I've been in the civilian world, you know, a little over 2 years now, and it's really surprising the rate of attrition that comes from general civilian applicants, you know. But when you mix veterans in, you see who kind of rises to the top. And it's funny because we all have our own ways from all these different branches where you would probably not even recognize we were from the military unless we actually announced ourselves. Like I've been working with this dude for a year and a half, right? On and off, very organized guy. When I email him, he responds. He gets me an answer when I need it, and he gets the job done when it needs to be. Didn't know he was 20-year Air Force retired guy. Pulling retirement, second job. Yeah, bro, I got you. No problem. Boom, boom, boom. Done. The only one in that department that I can count on. I'm like, and I met him in person the other day. I'm like, yeah, well, F-35s are a little crazy, but these are a little crazy. He's like, you working on F-35s? I was like, yeah, I was Air Force. He's like, bro, 20 years Air Force. C5s, blah, blah, blah. KC-135s, blah, did this. I'm like, for real? Yes. I knew I liked you for some reason. It's like, yeah, oh my God. So,
Right?
yeah, like, literally a year and a half of working with this dude over email. Never knew his Air Force. Anyway, we all have a special talent as veterans to keep our shit organized most of the time. For that bit of a time that you don't, lean on another veteran if you can find them in your workplace. It definitely helps. That helped me the other day. Trust me. I have a few veterans and small friends. I don't consider them mentors. We're just colleagues. They help me get through the day. And you know, I have a buddy that's 100% disabled, still comes in every single day. He's still employable. Got blown up in a freaking MRAP in Iraq. You know what I mean? Hardcore dude comes in with a smile on his face every day. I walk past him every day and tell him hello. He's younger than I am. And I'm like, you're still here? That means I can still be here. He's like, what? Me? I ain't shit, bro. It's just the attitude we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just keep that in your head. You know what I mean? Keep that in your head. We're way, no matter what you've been through, way stronger than most. Way stronger than most. And even when you don't feel strong, somebody is out there for you. Us, our other shows, any other of the veterans organizations. Please, if you're feeling weak, you're the strongest individuals, the strongest 1% in the United States, put it that way. Please reach out. Even at your weakest, you're stronger than most people. We definitely don't need to freaking lose you, man. It's probably my longest rant about anything pertaining to that. We're more of a redirection show. I just had a couple moments today with some other fellow veterans that made me think a good bit about it. But I was happy to have those, and it did make me think a little bit deeper. I mean, even though it was a batshit crazy day, I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Like, I had some great interactions with some fellow veterans that reassured me that we are. Yeah, and I'm biased. We are probably some of the strongest individuals in the entire world when it comes to resiliency. Just don't give up. Freaking talk to us. Let us know. Lean on your fellow veterans. We definitely love you. This is Scram Jett, and we've gone 39 minutes over, but I don't care. You can kiss my ass. We bounced back up to six viewers. You know, after a little bit, I don't care. We definitely love you. We'll definitely see you next week. Thank you guys very, very so much.